Well, last time we did jump off a ledge right at the end. Not only did it crush my ankles, it crushed my morale. Luckily, it was right at the end of the stream time anyway, so we walked around in circles for a couple minutes and then we were done. But we need to replace what we lost. So we're going to get into that. Just mainly the chainsaw. I can't think of anything else that's like, oh yeah, I definitely need to replace that. Except maybe the Xeno Zapper as well. I do know that we had, yeah, we've got this fuel production of, we got a lot of it too. That's nice. And we've got a little bit of everything stored up. We made a proof of concept for what one storage carousel would look like. And if I want to extend this carousel, I can, because the open segment on any of these plugs can actually just be sent vertically. So then I could repeat this entire thing right above it, and we just continue to make additional carousel cells. And that, I think, will go very well. I could just about get up here. There we go. This is dangerous. But in any case, man, I'm really ready to get back in and work on this more. And getting this platform set out, and we've got our iron ore storage here. I want to put iron bar storage next to it. And then we'll just have like individual single storage units to hold all of the other products. We need to safety this for ourselves, because we've demonstrated an incapacity for navigating it without breaking our goddamn ankles. So we're gonna maybe put some ramps up and hopefully get ourselves to be a little bit safer about this. Maybe need to go ahead and get a foundation right there. I'll have to do it this way, huh? What? Okay, there we go. That's fine. You could do it like that, and then I should be able to get up and down this without much trouble. We'll see. Bionic ankles would be nice. That would be very smart of me to do. What we also need to do is get down below here. We were putting up some walls, and I still want to do some walling action. Putting it like this. And I had to do some shower thinking about, well, how is that going to work now? And we just know that each floor is going to be 2 wall sections, regardless of what the foundations do, because we know that what we're putting here can fix. Or can fit whatever we're doing. So that's fine for me. We are going to, however, need to start putting some additional foundations here at the bottom, just right under it. Hopefully at the bottom side on the other side of this. Hopefully that will work. I think we'll need to do another wall down. Yeah, we need to do another wall down. Okay. That's how we'll do it, you know, all the way down to the actual bottom of the world. If I can get this. There we go. So now I should be able to place the foundation, the starting foundation, right there on the other side. You know what? We should put it right there as well, because I need it to catch my ass when I fall down here, inevitably. So we've made a goat catcher, which is good. We need several of these just around in order to keep my ass safe and on land. Okay. That feels much better. Now we can put walls here, and we just put a door. Just put a door through here. That would work very well, I think. So we're going to extend this out under here. And this is solely for the purpose of being able to put the resource channels that we need through this central hole here. And we're just gonna expand this out enough that we can reach all of the things that we're trying to reach. Getting a little bit more confident with the placement here on these platforms, but we'll be good. Okay. So I do actually also want to wall in this central section. I want it to be where there is only, you know, an opening where we want to put the cables through and where we want to put the elevators through. So let me look at conveyor. I do want to do conveyor lift 2s, by the way. I do want to go for the 2s. We need it to connect to these, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be too close. But if I do something like this, is it going to allow me to connect to what's above? Oh, good. I can select either one, either variant. That's nice. So if I need to swap between the two, I gotta look behind me because I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it through. Okay. It seems like it's gonna have problems with me doing this. Let's get the resources first and see if we can even try that. I'd love to be able to do slight terraforming in the sense that I could do, like, I'm gonna do ramps down here. But man, it would be nice. Let's go ahead and put our ramps down just so we know we can get back up. It's just got to be enough that we can... Oh, you know what? That's enough right there. That's enough for me to be able to get up and down. I'm not worried about that now. I'm also not worried as much about falling. It's a great question, Leandri, so I should be safe now. Should in a whole lot of quotes. And the answer is yeah, I should be fine now, but you know, who can say whether my ass will go tumbling over the ledge again. A couple things I need to make. We're just going to grab the materials to do it, but I need to know what we need first. I need to make a chainsaw and a zapper. I think also an object scanner would make a lot of sense, but I'm not sure what I need this for, honestly. Beacon is cool. To be able to... other bases will get beacons. If I have to make another base somewhere else, we'll put a beacon down so I can always remember how to get to it. Although I'll probably be building roads to and from anything, but I don't know why I'd want an object scanner. I think we just build one and then figure that out later, you know? This needs rods, wire, cable. Let's just grab a little bit of everything. Let's just grab a little bit. Let's start with fuel. That way, as we're going around and picking up our little bit of everything, we'll be able to refuel a little bit of everything. Just top everything off. I'm seeing green up there up top, so fuel's still fine. Seeing yellow backed up pretty far over here. That's really good. Actually, yellow is backed up the entire way. So nothing over here is operating because everything is full, which means we shouldn't be using any of our fuel at this point. Yeah, it's not using anything. That is perfect. I love that. I know someone told me that that's how that works, but it's very, very satisfying and reassuring to see that actually be the case. Because I do worry about, like, nothing is happening over here and fuel's burning, but it's not actually happening that way. We're going to grab just these 2 full stacks, because that's all that's being created over here. We don't need raw copper. We just need the derivatives. So we'll take those. That's all fueled up and ready to refill all of that. It's a whole stack of both of those things. Oh, yeah, we have the MAM. I'm pretty sure that this is done. The analysis of the hard drive is completed. Select your desired reward. I only get to pick one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Iron wire. Take iron into copper. Iron plates and copper into reinforced plates. What's my current... let me see what the current recipe is for reinforced plates, because that might be a much better recipe for us. What is the current recipe for reinforced iron plates? It's screws. Screws are kind of a pain in the ass. So iron plates plus screws. This one takes copper now. Copper wire, which we can make fuckloads of. Iron plates and 20 copper wire. For this is so much nice. Production rate is 5.625 per minute. That's an odd number. We can make these reinforced frames with 3 reinforced plates. I think everything is gonna... Man, this seems like the obvious correct answer to me. That can be set up very easily. Like, if we were to take this iron and produce it toward this, we could bring the iron plates over here and just make a reinforced iron plate factory over there. Just a starter section to make sure that one is being made. I think that could be very smart. Alright, let me refuel these guys as well, just to make sure that they have what they need. These are burning pretty consistently, pretty constantly. This guy's still green, all that stuff is yellow, so it's full. What do you got over here? Down to 73. Up to 200 and not burning anything. So we do have a full stack of screws too. Let's go drop the last of our stuff down here. We are not full on concrete, and that's because, well, we're trying to fill this motherfucker up. It's going to be a long time for us to get concrete. Really, I would love to find more. I would love to find more limestone. That or just expand the production out, which honestly, making a carousel for limestone and then making a giant concrete factory would probably be the best first thing we could do to, like, industrialize our creation of concrete. Let me scan real quick for limestone. I know there's the one here. There should be a one over here. 400 here. Okay. That's pretty much it. We've got 3, and I think it would have hit 1,000 by now, so we really only have the 3. We've got this one here as a starting area. Expanding to this over here would be fine. We could probably route the cables along a hallway down underneath, right under here if we wanted to, and bring it up maybe on the second carousel here. I'd like to do iron here on this section, but I think iron plates need to be done wherever the forge is going to take out of here, go into a forge unit, which maybe that's what this is. Maybe the burning happens underneath, but I kind of like the idea. It's cable management. That's right, Leandri. I kind of like the idea that production and movement happen on different levels if possible. But I do think that there's a big argument to be made that we could take this directly, at least like this side, maybe this one, this splitter. I think this is a splitter. We split this off to iron production, and maybe we split this one off to iron production as well, and we take these two belts, because each one of these can be taken off at 120, and we are going to upgrade the carousel to 100 to tier 2 belts, and eventually tier 3, the highest tier belts that we have. But we can split this off to where it's going to be smelter, 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 or it's really going to be this one, this one, this one. And then we have just enough space within the carousel to do smelter, smelter, smelter off of this guy again. Which is going to be hard to get that wiring up there. Because we'll have to put it here into a splitter. Probably route it into a splitter here. Just do a little S-bend like this. And then forward, forward, forward. The burners will take up 2 spaces. And then they come out and inject directly into the next carousel. Yeah, or they merge back in and go into the next carousel, I think. It's going to be wider than this setup, but that's fine. But I think that we could do an internal setup, and then as long as we need iron plates, this will continue taking the iron ore out and making iron plates, and eventually we can use maybe that splitter and that splitter to go over onto the other side here, maybe further down that way, for steel production. But we can just tether all of our needs for iron ore into this little iron carousel here. I like that idea. So let's maybe get that set up and be able to move. Not instead of doing this, iron centipede setup, we can expand it into a carousel setup, because we do have a lot of materials. I mean, these guys are backed up with iron. We're not lacking iron. The first thing we're going to need to do is be able to move these into their own carousel. We kind of need to build one. So let's right now. Most important thing I think we could do is probably setting up our iron industry. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's just see how that's going to work. And for now, I want to just do tier 1 belts. Let's just get the proof of concept up. Should be okay if we do a splitter. We're going to split off a splitter and it'll be fine. You know, we really could do splitter on top, and we do a... we do an elevator from right there to right there, and it splits off 3 ways, just like this, where the belts go out and then immediately come down. I want to split it right there, though. Honestly, I feel like that's going to be the better place. It does kind of push it over by 1, but because we need to split this off to 1 belt that gets split again into 3 tier 1 belts. Well, 120 goes into 60 twice. It's not even really... Because the tier 1 belt is... Oh, yeah, no, we really... okay. We'll still set it up 3 ways. It just won't run very efficiently. Hold on, what's the throughput of a smelter anyway? This is 30. It takes in 30. So if we're taking 120, it really needs to split off into 4 sections. So we do split 2 into 2. So yeah, we're going to end up splitting twice. Okay, so the way that we can do this, and this is for now, once we get higher tier belts, we'll have to rethink this, but for now I think it's fine. We split this off into 120 belt, a tier 2 belt. It splits off into a 60 into a 60 that then gets split again. Yeah, that's fine. And it could go directly adjacent to each other. But I think that it's best if we set it here. We try to get... Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so let's get our splitter right over here. Let's do a splitter right there. That's right in the middle, right? That's a little bit off. Maybe a little back is okay? No. Let's get it in the proper spot. Where is the destroy key? It's F. Oh, God. I'm playing multiple games where F is important. Oh, no. Okay, let's do... There is a little bit of space on either end. We want the inside. Yeah, we want that there. Okay. And then that's going to... So we want this to go from here. For now, let's just get the proof of concept. It goes right there. Perfect little snaky S-bend. And then this is going to go out into another splitter here. And then another splitter here. Which will go forward Yeah, which will go forward and out. So I really don't care how large each of these individual sections are, as long as... This probably needs to go down one further then. Oh, God. Because if it's going to split two ways, then the splitter needs to happen kind of in the middle, doesn't it? These could be placed very close next to each other as well. So let's just sort of figure out how far over... let's start here, because this is our index position, so we can move that later. For now, let's see where a few burners would go. And let's pick them up, because I think we're to the point now where we can grab these safely, as we don't need these smelters over here. I think even this one can be done as well. This one I'm going to leave here. But let's get these two guys hooked up for sure. Love that the belts just remain there. I feel much safer jumping down. Right now, we'll see though. Maybe that will change in the future. Okay, just real quick. Let's get this open in case we want to do anything like predictions or any number of other things. Okay, so we've got a mighty need. Oh no, there's no reason to be afraid of that jump. That jump is going to be totally fine. I've built the safety net for myself. So if I fail, you know, if I really do fall, then who the fuck knows? Smelter. I really do like having it set up like this. It just fits so nicely into the thing here. If we put it there, I don't think it's going to fit nicely and even. Seems like it's going to be off slightly on the grid, you know? It's 7 out of 10 or something like that. So do I want more lead space in front or behind? I think behind. So let's do that. Let's build another one adjacent to it. I mean, we could do that and have belt space in the middle, or we can try and just have all four just really lined up like this and see how that goes. Because we could push this over further. Just get this to nudge over a little bit more. I think let's do it. Let's get that to nudge over just a bit more. Okay. What do we need to build these guys, by the way? Because I want to be able to build all four. A smelter. I need enough to be able to build 4. So I need more of these rods, which are right over here. Okay. Nope, that's not you. Rods and screws. We have rods right here. Let's just take 200 of them. Can I fit through here? Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's grab our smelters and get these to place. I mean, right on the edge. Because we're going to want to put walls right here. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to. This is going to be too close, but I want to see... Because we're gonna unbuild them, but first I want to see just kind of where they can go. Is that gonna be okay? It feels like it's right on that edge. We'll have to put it probably right there. Next one goes here. Next one here. Next one there. I'm really hoping this lines up. Oh, look at that, man. It lines up right on the edge. So you can fit 4 in 3 sections. 4 in 3 tiles. That's really good. I figured that was probably going to nudge in very, very conveniently like that. So that means that we can stick a splitter right here in the middle and have another splitter right next to it that then has a line going this way and a line going that way. This is very good. This factory is just going to be iron processing. So we're going to take iron ore here and put it into iron ingots here. So there's going to be our central iron processing. Yeah, so this will actually work out just perfectly. We'll want to put another array of 4 here, and then this will just plug in just really well, actually. So let's go ahead and put our splitter. We're going to have this one rotate in from our guy here, and we're just going to put it right next to each other. There's really no reason for it to go any further than that. How close? Can I put it right there? Will that work? I kind of like the idea of it being really close. Let's do that. Let's have it be really close. Then we need to make a couple of these. Yeah, no bobblehead Coco bobblehead factory. Not yet. We haven't found plastics. Right now we're still dealing with iron, but we'll get there. I believe, chat. You got to believe in me, too. Okay, we're going to start this. So that is going the right way, so. That's a little sketchy putting that in there, but looks like it's going to work out. I've been good, Lorax. I've been real good. You're playing some Factorio and enjoying ourselves for sure. Let's see how the other smelters are going to go. We need 4 more, so I'm pretty sure... No, we have all the material. Cool, we can just make more. So that's really good. We're going to have an array of 4 smelters going at a time. This is going to be a lot more than we really need right now, but that's going to be fine. There we go. Oh yeah, no, we survived the big old Texas freeze just fine. Just fine. Here we go. And last one will fit just perfectly right in there. It's very satisfying when you find these, you know, 4-to-3 ratios and stuff like that. Look at that. If that, they're like soldiers, man, standing in a row, ready to go. Getting power set up for this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but not a big one, just a little one. Does this line up? Oh, almost perfectly. Okay, let's get you connected there. You're going to go right into that. You're going to connect there. You're going to go right into there. Isn't that beautiful? It just lines up so well. Once we get our tier 2 belts in there too, it will be perfectly divided. And again, we'll have to redo all of this once we get our tier 3 belts going. You know, our ratios will change. But for right now, it's fine, and we're not worried about it. Let's do our organization here. No, logistics. Would be nice to favorite this. You know? The eyedropper is the biggest thing that I would love to have. Just the eyedropper. Okay, and then we're going to do another splitter here. Hold on. Those really literally go inside each other. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Let me get this back out. Alright, let's do that. And get our belts together and make sure all this is connected up. Okay. I think that's working. We'll have to check the belts real quick and just make sure. So far, it's been pretty... The selection on what it thinks I'm selecting has been pretty smart so far. You can add things to the hotbar. Okay, good. That's good, because I thought I'd be stuck with the default. You know, whatever it decides goes on the hotbar. Cool. We could just route power behind here. We'll have 3 power poles. One for those 3, one that gets these 2 in the middle, then one that gets these guys, and they'll just daisy chain off of each other. But so far, this is taken out 1 tier 2 belt of iron ore, and we'll smelt it into here. And as we upgrade our belts, we'll know that we have enough out there. We probably will have to expand this again at some point in the future, but it won't be something we have to deal with right now. This is a massive upgrade to what we're doing, and that's really all we have to worry about. We don't have to worry about something being the optimal that we're going to use forever and ever, you know, in the future. We just have to have it be enough for us right now. We want to bring these back into mergers. All 4, well, probably merging into 2, then back into the other merger again. Just the same way. We split all these belts out and fray them, and then we're going to tie them back up after they've gone through their processing. And then it will go into an iron ingot carousel on the other side. Yeah, Lorix, I have looked into Dyson Sphere program, and it's a game I'm definitely interested in playing. It's one I'm going to save for a stream or for YouTube at some point. Definitely not going to play it offline. Okay. So this looks like it's fine. I do want to go ahead and see about... Oh, see, with that easier recipe for these reinforced iron plates, oh man. That means that we're going to be able to do our tier 2 belts like no problem. I do think that it'd be smart if we got this set up here with a with an iron centipede that sends it this way to make the reinforced plates for us over there. I think we do that. We're gonna have to move the MAM though. What should we do next? What should our next research be? We don't have another hard drive to do. Alien carapace. It costs us nothing. We just have to find an alien carapace somewhere. We don't have any alien organs. I don't know what any of this will do for us, but we'll see. Flower petals. I don't want to do that because it costs actual materials. This doesn't feel like it actually does anything for us. I'm not worried about food. I did have a slug. I didn't lose my slug anywhere, did I? I hope not. Let me see if I got my slug over here. Because I'd really like to be able to do that. Yes, okay. Let's go do that one. There we go. No, not you. You. Maybe we should move this before we find out that we want to put a miner there, because I know that we do. Let's put down our man. Right over here somewhere. Special? Yeah. No, that's not you. Let's put it... I do want to snap it somewhere. I feel like the snapping is going to be essential to my mental well-being. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just fucked. What? Why is it snapping there? It's fucked, man. Let's just put it back over here. Somewhere. And maybe not worry about snapping. You know what? This is a great spot for it. That's a great spot for it. Okay, so we've got that. Let's do Power Slug. I don't know what it's going to be used for. Whoa, that's... Okay. Really quick. Please choose a new node to begin analysis. Okay.
New recipe unlocked.
Hey, that gave us a power shard reward. This also gives us another power shard. I wonder what that's for. Overclock production. We could afford this. This is very cheap. That's very cheap too, except we need the slug. Interesting. Slug scanning, that would be nice. Can we afford this? Yeah. Fuck it, let's do that. Let that go for 2 minutes. Figure out what that is. I'm pretty sure the slugs are going to be valuable for us to get, especially if it's going to be something I could potentially scan for. Kind of rush whatever that is, because everything else looks really expensive right now. Oh yeah, no, that's not what we're doing. We're over here to set up another miner, which we need to get a hand miner real quick. Just grab the one. We should be able to craft our miner. Okie dokie. This will go right into a burner. I think even we just take the iron ore down there. Just belt it down there. I'm not even sure that we need to... Ew, no clipping. No. No clipping. We're allergic to clipping in this stream. Let's leave it straight. We'll let it curve naturally. See how far we can get this. You know, for the one concrete cost. Let's see how much belt we can get out of here. Honestly, I feel like that's good. Go ahead and do that. We'll put our smelter right over here. And then we'll be able to merge. Probably have to split off of this. That or we do it manually, but I really want to do it automatically. So we need to move this forward. We need to move that forward. This goes into a splitter where it divides up its wire between the two. Where it goes into here and it also takes the iron ingots from this production. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's get a smelter down. I wonder if I could snap it to the belt. Is that something we can do? No, we're not going to worry about trying to do that. Kind of surprised it's going to let me place that there. Okay, and let's get... Maybe our belt's going to be too... Oh, yeah, that's fucked. Doctor? Something's fucked up with his spine. Okay, let's go ahead and undo this then. We'll pull it from all the way down here. You know, to maybe right there. And then we'll plug it in like that. Easy. Okay, cool. So this will make iron ingots. Good deal. Looks like it's powered. I need to check this and see if this will have the capacity. Our maximum is here, and our capacity is way up there, and we're only using about half of it. So yeah, we can totally make another power pole here. Oh, nice, Lorax. Enjoy your lurk, brother. I've been watching some WoW lately. Really only one streamer who happens to play it, but pretty good. Also enjoy your lurk, Leandri. Everyone's lurking tonight. That's fine. It's the beauty of recording for YouTube is I no longer expect to have any chat interaction. We just go in knowing that we're going to be talking to ourselves for 3 hours, and we're fine with that. Okay, so we got the smelter put up. That's going to take iron ingots. That's going to immediately need to go into a constructor. No, an assembler. There we go. Immediately needs to go into an assembler. Which is kind of a bitch to place now, isn't it? I'm poor, that's why I can't place it. Let's grab this for now. I thought I... Wait, hold on. How do I not have enough? Where's my assembler? Oh, no, because it's rotors. It's not wires. I thought it was wires. Let's get that now, because we know we're going to need to set that up, but it is going to be very nice to have something producing that. It's going to be very nice to have something producing that. Have I tried to just stop being poor? You know, I think we're working on it. I don't know if it's going to work out, though. We'll see. We are at that stage still where we're making one of everything in the factory. We're trying to get one of everything produced, which is really good. Hey, Brand Andre. Good to see you, friend. Hello. We've got to do rotors, which we're making over here using God knows what. I forget. Screws and iron rods. Let's put some iron rods in there. Let's go get some screws. We should be able to do that. Let's go take a look at that. And I know that we've got this full thing over here. Really, just take both of these out. Get this thing back to work. Am I the Onsler? Oh no, Frackle. Here we go. Well, we'll let this make a full stack of rotors, or at least whatever that full stack of things will create. Dude, Brad, are you playing for the first time? This is definitely my first time through on Satisfactory. That's good to hear you're playing as well, man. I'm so eager to see the alternative recipes that we're gonna get. That is probably the thing I'm most excited about discovering in this game, is that there are going to be alternative recipes, and we're setting one up now for ourselves. This alternative reinforced iron plate is, I think, really, really good for us. Sulfur.
Data shows this is a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Cool. So touch everything. Wait, what do you got for this, Ada?
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Nice. So we've unlocked some new research for ourselves. Let's go check on that real quick. Because we're waiting on the rotors to get finished. We might as well pick up a couple while we're over here. I see some red in our factory. What's going on over here? We shouldn't have any red. Especially if that's yellow. Why is this red? No power. Which means this is... Wait, what? How is this no power? Are you not producing? You're full. What the fuck? Oh, because it's not going to this, idiot. Okay. Hold on. Let me get our power line connected. So you've been playing for a while, Brad. Hey, Snick. Yeah, the volatile self-defense definitely sounds good. This is your favorite starting location? Nice, man. I'm definitely a fan of this so far. I like this area. There's a lot of iron to start with. This immediately around us. We have enough copper. There's more up on that ledge if I want it. I really like building off the side of this ledge. I feel like building off this ledge is going to be very, very good for us. So we'll see. I'm glad I went with this instead of a normie location. To me, it's going to be a lot less ugly that we're building off the side of a mountain as opposed to just building a tower up. And I definitely want to be building walls as we go through, especially once we get windows, man. Oh, once we get windows, we're going to have the prettiest base. Okay, so now this has power. Now we're making rods again. That's good. Rods, actually, this is screws. This is screws. Awesome. That's good. So we got two different areas making screws for us right now. Let's check the MAM and see what those new researches are. We've checked on a couple things. Give rotors time to do their work. Analysis complete. Nice. Research finished for that. I don't know if it did anything for us. Power slugs. We got that. Node is researched. Oh, slug scanning. We should be able to scan for them now. We could afford to do overclocking. I don't see us needing to do that right now. Is advice and tips allowed? Maybe. It's one of those things like, let me play the game, you know? let me play the game. If I ask questions, sure, tell me. But I'm not particularly interested in having my hand held. There we go. So now we can figure out what this quartz is going to do. Like, we don't really have a source of quartz.
Resource scanner.
Oh, but we can scan for it. Silica. Okay. Interesting. And then for sulfur, let's see what we got here. It's just enough to be able to do the research. And it's very quick, too. There's a lot in sulfur down here. Okay. So what's this? Black powder. Please tell me this is where I get guns. Oh, is that coal? What does that cost there? Coal. It is coal. Coal and sulfur. I need to be able to find it. Can I scan for sulfur now? Yes. Okay, so we got new scores here. Well, I appreciate the discretion, Brad. Yeah. If you're like here's a good example of things that are not going to be a problem. Hey, I found a recipe for this thing. Or later on you're going to be able to get this sort of thing. That doesn't bother me at all. But if you're like, build this factory and do that, like, fuck off. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that. I feel like every streamer has to have that. And it's a conversation that should never need to be had. But it's like every streamer at some point has to have that conversation with their community about what is backseat gaming. It should not need to be explained. Like, I feel like it would be common sense and decency. There we go. Let's get these nodes ready to go. I don't think I'm going to need the copper. I don't think I'm going to need this iron. Although having one copper... Oh, no, this is copper. Can't fucking read, dude. There we go. I don't think this actually ends up being a node over here. No. It's just a bit of copper ore. Whoa. Chances that I throw myself off a ledge again tonight? Very high. A paleberry. Okay. I'm gonna need more of those for research. How many did I pick? How many? I just one. I need two. Don't know where the other paleberries are gonna be. Well, this is all fine so far. We need to pick up our rotors and then we can get our assembler set up. What else did we need for that? Hold on. Assembler is going to need some reinforced plates. Well, that's what we're making over here. So let's make 8 of our own plates. Probably be able to get this miner set up to this power facility over here. Just this guy. Let's just check if it's full or not. Its current production is 4.3, max is 17, and its capacity is 30. So yeah, we can add something to it for sure. Let's go ahead and add a power pole right over here. Is this guy full? This guy's full. Okay. So we want to actually remove this line. One that goes to the miner. It's this guy. Turn that off for a second. Or the constructor. We want to add another power pole right over here. And we'll let this branch out a little bit more. Have a bit more complexity to the power lines. Right, then you can go back on there. You go to this back one. See if I can snipe you through right there. I can't. Try that. There we go. Then you will connect here. That will start producing here in a second. Right? I don't need to touch anything on it. Nope, it'll go. It's just gearing up. All right, let's grab our rotors and... Here you go. We made 20 out of that. That's not bad. That's a lot. It's quite a lot. For us. I don't think we've had 20 in our hand so far. No, we've had 50 because we had to make something with them. That's right. Okay, so we need to make some reinforced plates, just by hand. Man, I'm excited to find some coal. It's gonna open up so many things once we get coal. Let's make some reinforced plates. I need screws over here. This guy's been making screws for us this entire time, so almost a full stack. Very nice. Okay, we only need 8, so we're just going to make 8, because after that they'll be made for us. We really won't have to worry about making them. Hopefully ever again, we'll just have to run over there every time we want some. We shouldn't have to handcraft any after this, which is really nice, because that's going to be tier 2 belts. It's going to be a lot of things, actually. So we've got all this going. This isn't hooked up to power yet, but it doesn't need to be. It's not nearly as neat and tidy as the rest of this is, that it's all tightly compacted in here. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Let's take this guy out. We're going to put in a splitter here. Put in a splitter here. It's going to have to be a little ugly just because it is not on a foundation. Put that there. This will take the copper wires in. This will go to a constructor. A constructor will go back to making... Constructor will go back to making what it was making. Oh, geez. That's some placement. Oh, that's going to be nasty. You know what? That's going to be okay, though. We're not going to worry about it right now. If it fits, it sits, man. That's it. So we'll take this offset so that we get some wire coming out here to go into the assembler, which we have enough now to be able to put down. And we're just going to stick it, like, over here. It really ain't pretty, but it is where it needs to be for the moment. You go here. You go there. Hopefully it doesn't need to be going into a particular side. We're going to do the alternative recipe. Just gonna, oh, it's iron plates. Shit, we're still not ready. We are still not ready for this. Because we got to take the iron plates don't require... Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go check real quick. The iron plates only take ingots. Okay, good. I was worried. Cable. You do cable. We'll need to get them connected back up to power, too. Yeah, being able to plan in isometric mode would be really nice. Just being able to... Oh, God. Manager's here. Shit. Okay, we've got to make this look like it's on purpose. Get rid of the belts that don't lead anywhere. He's going to ask about those, and we don't have an answer, so... Okay, cool. Like a little... That's a good idea, Leander. Yeah, a little drone that you could pop up overhead. Like, I could build an observation tower. But I know Frackle's point is the isometric option. Because having the perspective in here definitely does warp a couple things, but being able to swap to an isometric view would allow me to look at things a little bit better, because I could see the distancing better. It's the depth perception in isometric is more accurate. If you can see the connection to the floor, because you can see that distancing. But yeah, once we get onto the platforms, the actual foundations, I feel like I can tell distance a lot better. I love having that grid. Okay, so we need to do an assembler over here, but first we need to do a constructor that's going to give us some iron plates. So yeah, building from a height advantage definitely feels nice. We're going to do it like right here, though, so that belt can come through here, and then they both just plug into the assembler very well. Which, I got to tell you, I'm really great... fuck's sake. I'm really grateful that we can build from a distance. That giant dog is a regional manager, and he comes to bother us. Oh, God, my ankles. Oh, I took no damage! Thank you, Miner. What a good boy. No, you take those ankles back, sir. I didn't break... I took no fall damage there. I took no fall damage. 0 fall damage, man. Alright, we gotta make 2 more plates. There we go. 1 and 2. There we go. Off we go. He's looking at our... He's looking at the sunset. Are you okay? Has it been a rough week for you? He won't look at me. He looked away the second I got close. He walks away into the sunset. I think our regional manager is fucking depressed, dude. I'm worried about him, honestly. Maybe he's tired of being lied to and shown a factory, you know, that isn't really as good as it seems. Maybe he knows and he's just tired of being lied to. I feel like we should show him the nitty-gritty. Let him do some real managing. Okay, and then grab this guy. Can't afford! Oh, yeah, we're poor. You do that. Oh, fuck. Can we... Yes, we can afford that. Perfect. So you are making... Oh, it's no power. Shit, we aren't making anything. Let's put... Because we need 3 things connected to 1 pole. Let's get that pole there. Connect you in like this. And then you connect there. You connect there. And we know we can afford this. And then you need to connect up to this guy so it gets back to producing again. We'll need to get our copper cable into there, copper wire. Helpful tips work, but nothing major. Sure, Brad. Let me put it this way. I'm not gonna bark at you. You know, I'm not gonna yell at you if you tell me something or if you overstep. You know, or if it's, I don't even want to fucking worry about it, to be honest. Just if you think you're contributing to the conversation, fucking go for it, Brad. Go for it, man. I will say though that with the amount of experience I have in games like this, you're probably not going to help as much as you think you will. But it is worth a shot. Now this is good. We're gonna let this make some plates for us for a minute, and then we're gonna use those to build a longer belt. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough still. We don't. We need 14. There's 12. Perfect. What's Frackle up to tonight? Oh, you just bit the inside of your cheek? Nice. That's great. Is that clipping? We have clipping? No clipping. Okay, no clipping. We're good. 0 clipping. So now it should be splitting the output 1 to 1, right? That's how this works. It'll do one over here, one over here. Because if that's the case, then great. Because now we've got all this together, and this bad boy is going to be making some alternative plate recipe for us. Hey, Penguins, how you doing, brother? I noticed that, Freckle. I was watching your stream Wednesday, and you had to go offline. Your stuff got borked. Do we dare have the hubris to put a storage container at the outside of this? Yeah, there you go, Brad. No, we've been doing control space bar for the crafting bench. We've been doing control space bar. Fuse broken. Hello? That shouldn't be possible. Yeah, this is all down. It turns out that we can overload this. I didn't think that we would. We met our capacity. No, we're over our capacity by fucking 30%. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so we need to add. I think we just make a burner that's only for these guys. I think we make a burner that's only for these guys. We didn't need to do that. That was rude. Okay, let's put a power pole back over here. Get this bad boy connected. It's going to go from you to you, you to you, and then connect in this guy again. We're going to flip the fuse again. Get back to work, you slut. No one told you to stop. There we go. Then this is going to be its own burner, which will... Honestly, I'd rather have them both side by side, so I don't have to... If I'm coming over just to refuel something, I don't have to run a bunch of different places, a bunch of different spots. Where the hell does that go? Nowhere.
Oh, yeah. 3 new players for knife tag. I hope these guys are faster.
Look at that. Look at him go. Fucking Coco. Thank you, Frackle, man. 3 tier 1 subs. One of my favorite parry animations right there. So good. Originally, Frackle, you motherfucker, I had Perry also make a toucan. And Coco was supposed to be chasing a toucan there across the screen. But now you've changed over to Rook. So, you know, can't use him. Maybe we'll still probably be chasing the toucan, and maybe people will ask why. Should I buy this game? Dude, I say yes. If you're asking the question, you're watching a stream, I'm going to guess that you're at least interested in the game, but you're not sure if it lives up to its hype. In my experience, that's why people ask that question in streams. Or if it lives up to the reviews on Steam, or if it lives up to its description on the Steam store page. Yes, it does to all 3. So far. Now, I haven't played this game more than maybe 8 hours, but I have seen enough of it. I've had enough people also enjoy it that I know have good taste and are reliable when they say something is good is actually good. If you like Factorio, get this game. If you enjoy production chain games, get this game. Shit, if you like Minecraft, get this game. If you like Feed the Beast, get this game. It has a very good experience so far, and it's very satisfying, as you would hope it would be, but it is. It's very gratifying. It's as complex as you want it to be so far, at least as I want it to be. I'm not overwhelmed by the amount of things I need to do at once yet, but we'll get there. Yeah. but we will get there. I am definitely having a great time with it. All right, biomass burner, which I'm not proud of, but we are going to need it. But is it satisfactory? Yes, it is, Arrow Sitar. It is indeed satisfactory. Okay, let's... oh, we don't have any extra iron plates. Why don't we? Oh, because we don't have any power over here. Fuck, I'm dumb sometimes, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a burner down there, but I need some iron plates real quick. We're out of fuel. I need to go with my chainsaw, which I need to also make. Fuck. We're in a not great position right now with our... This iron ore goes into this. This should go into plates. Okay. I have enough plates now. I'm not worried about that. Oh, he's back. Hello. He's just walking through my power lines. Yeah, Lorax, we're gonna be chopping down a bunch of trees, clearing some land, deforesting and desertifying as much as we possibly can. You see this? Used to be a lush golf course, and now it's fucked. The Lorax can eat my ass, man. All right, we got our plates now. We should be able to put a biomass burner down. I'm fine with it just being over here, honestly. It's fine. We're just not going to worry about it. Oh, you know what? That's a great spot. Looks like it belongs over here. We know it doesn't, but it looks like it does. Okay, that's connected. And that means this whole cell over here is satisfied. I just don't have any fuel to put into it. That's the problem. Okay, let's go make some biofuel. Let's go make a chainsaw, get some biomass, and then make biofuel. And then we need to scan for coal. That's the most important thing I can think of us doing is going to get coal, but it does require materials that we can't really make right now, so we're just kind of hanging on right now. Yeah, I mean, the biofuel is fine. It's not burning it very quickly. We just need to make a lot more. Is that an invitation for a good time? It fucking is, Lorax. You just gotta trim your mustache. Not a fan of the mustache tickles. All right, let me put this up. There's some stuff in here that we don't need. The ores I don't need on me all the time. This can go up. These can go up. We've already got a bit of a stack going on in here for those things. I want to do this for the MAM research. We only need one though, so we'll do that. Put the other one back. Let's go ahead and grab the MAM real quick and see if we can do the nutrients. Nope, not you. Alien organisms. I want to see what's behind this. Alien carapace. So we can make biomass out of alien carapace. Cool. I don't necessarily want to, but it's a decent time, I suppose. All right, let's make a chainsaw. You ready, chat? About to live up my Texan heritage. Cannot make chainsaw. Why? Reinforced plates, motherfucker. Wait a minute. It should be getting done for me. Oh, man, I can't wait to get the buggy. Dude, that's going to be great. Wait, why is this off? Oh, we don't have fuel. Fuck. Okay, let me make some solid biofuel. Let me do the thing real quick. Can't make it in my inventory. Let's just go back over here and grab some stuff, and then we'll have that make our plates for us, okay? I refuse. Wow, that is not enough for dick. That's not enough for anything. Okay, if I hadn't fallen off the cliff, this wouldn't be a problem, but here we are. In the timeline where my ankles are perpetually broken. We're gonna go grab any plants that we can just pick up with our bare handies. You ready? We're gonna get handsy with some plants, dude. The fuck? Okay, that's fine. That's just a bird. It's not gonna try and kill me. I don't have a Xeno Zapper, so if something does try to kill me, I kind of just roll over and die, don't I? That or I run. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than anything that wants to kill me, and that's the only reason I'm alive. Am I a gazelle? The plants can demand dinner first, but that's fine. Little do they know, they are dinner. Oh, there's my other pale berries that we need. Cool. We'll make some solid biomass out of this. We'll come back with a chainsaw and get the trees down for wood. But we do need to make a fuel run. I'm really hoping that we only have to do a couple more fuel runs. And then we'll be good after that point. But we can research the pale berries stuff now at the MAM. Oh my god, I can't, I would jump. I'd lose my shit if that happened to me. Brad. He chops down a tree and a cat cat comes charging at him, dude. I wouldn't be able to handle that. I fell off a cliff, and it's a cliff that I don't have any way to get back down safely. I fell off of this fucker that we're building off of. I fell off of this guy all the way down. We built a safety net since then, but I fell all the way down. My poor crumpled little supple little body is down there somewhere, getting eaten by ants right now. But my chainsaw and my Xenozapper are down there, so we kind of reduced our technological advance, you know, as far as getting fuel goes. So we're trying to get that back again. Let's just go ahead and make a couple of these. Don't give plants handies. Listen, I'll let the plants tell me what they want. I'm not gonna pretend that I understand all of their buttons. Every plant is different. Some are into goth kids. Some are into jocks, you know. I can't satisfy everybody, but goddamn, I am gonna try. It's very few times in my life I've said that's not enough for dick cards are, so I guess you get one. Yeah, we can build a new one. The problem is that I need the reinforced plates to be able to do it. Oh my god, dude, I keep forgetting what we're doing. I need to make a chainsaw to get solid biofuels so that I can power up the thing that's going to make our reinforced plates so that I can do the other thing. So it's one of those things where I keep I keep forgetting. We have like 5 preliminary stages before I'm able to do the one thing that I need to do. So I keep forgetting to do the one thing that I need to do. Oh my god. Okay, can make chainsaw. No, I'm short 1 plate. Fuck's sake. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't remember. 1 plate. There we go. Perfect. And a Xenozapper while we're over here, but I'm pretty sure that one's really cheap to make. Okay, I can make 2 of them. It's gonna... Fuck. Okay, fine. Cannot make... Why can I still not make a chainsaw even then? I'm short screws. And what else? And what else? That's it. Okay, 2 plates and some screws. 2 plates. I'm not hand making screws. I've got 2 different things making these for me. Was I assassinated by the plants for getting too handsy? I wouldn't blame them. I've scooped up all other friends and family. All right, time for chainsaw. And we need to make some beacons too, because I want to make an orbital scanner while we're here. I forgot this thing existed. Nice object permanent streamer. What else is needed over here? 4 fucking plates again! I cannot make you any screws, Loax. You're on your own, dude. Make a factory, forehead. Alright, so we got our chainsaw. And a Xenozapper, which is great. Stay back. I'm armed. Not dangerous, but definitely armed. Alright, cannot make one of these. I need 2 more fucking plates! Wait, can I also make biomass? I can. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. We're not going to be able to make much fuel, but we will make some fuel. And that will be sufficient for us to get that other section started, at least. We're going to make a cool 124. Get in there. What else do we need to make? No, shut up, chainsaw. I don't want any input from you. Let me make 2 plates real quick. Okay, back to biomass. Biofuel. What am I doing? I have a factory for this right here. Oh my god. Okay, to work, minions. Jesus Christ. So now, wait. My brain is telling me I don't have what I need yet. I need the fuel. I have some. It's enough to get it started. Are you done, by the way? We need to do berries. Let's do the berries. We need to find some of these guys. I haven't found them yet. Okay. Research complete, but it didn't give me anything, so kind of whatever. Unknown metal, fungus-like vegetation. So there's still some things that we need to find. What was it? I needed... God damn, dude. This is... This is why I have to take notes on everything. If I don't write it down on a sticky note, I won't remember it the moment I walk away. What does a power shard do? Mucus from the power slugs compressed into solid crystal-like shards. It radiates a strange power. Yeah, but... Okay, we'll have to do that later. It's like a booster from Factorio. Oh, okay, cool. What was I doing? Hey, I was making a beacon. That's right. Object scanner. Okay, so we've got this. I want to put it in my little hands so that we can at least see what it does. Scanning for power slugs. Oh! Okay. Oh, it gives me a direction. So if I... This way. Yeah, fuel for burner. We'll figure that out in a minute. It's beeping faster. There might be one just right up there. Okay, here. A regional manager knows where it is. What's right there? The motherfucker. Let's go get him. Faculty. We've got to change the corporation. It's not Fix It, it's Face Sit. There you go. My branch is definitely named Face Sit. Wait, what is this? Bauxite. Hold on, let's grab this. Maybe have research. Oh, there's the limestone right over there. Yeah, we knew it was on the other side, but I figured it was up on the cliff, not on the bottom. I figured this whole thing was more of a plateau. This whole thing. Oh, I got to go up my way to the top. So like this was made for me. Hold on. Some of these little ledges are not actually given boxes. They're just there visually. There's another motherfucker over there. And one there. And one there. They're everywhere. Come here. Get your straws, chat. Okay, cool. What else is up here? Fuck all? Great. The limestone's on the... Oh, no! My ankles! Eh, we're fine. We're good. I'm not worried. Why are you worried? I can't fight that thing. No, I don't have a zapper. Wait, I do have a zapper. Come here. That's a chainsaw. Hold on. Fuck. You... Wait, why don't we... Oh, I don't want to get rid of the chainsaw now. Put this there. Come here. Dude, it's time to fight. I'm ready. We're dodging each other, man. Ultimately, I will prevail, though, because I'm a bird, and I'm constantly in the air. You can't hit me, dude! Where's he at? Very satisfying to murder. I'm sure that will come up on my performance review. There we go. Probably things you shouldn't say with management just down the street. But let's get this limestone guy ready to go. Maybe set up another factory over here, because as far as I can tell, if we were to put some belts and shit over here, going that way, we could connect it up and make a nice factory for ourselves. Whoa. Ew, no, they shoot. Hold on, come here. I need your help. Oh, he's a trampoline boy. He might not like this. No, don't drop me. Okay, we're gonna go back. Safety first. Okay, we're fine. We didn't even take fall damage. How do we not take fall damage? Where are they at? Oh shit. Oh shit, they track. Oh god, that hurts. Fuck you, Firecat, bitch. God, they live forever, man. Oh, nice. I need this for research, but also for my collection. Well, don't eat me. Is he gonna eat me? I am a snack. Fuck. Let's go back. Get our stuff again. We were so close. They take so many hits to kill, man. I can't wait till I have a gun and I can just play Killing Floor, you know? Some fire-breathing dogs about to get their asses eaten. Yeah, I never have any health because I don't have the ability to get healing items for the most part. Oh, jeez. Sprinting at the edges of cliffs, man. It takes a special talent to not break your ankles. It's years of having to calibrate. Fast running like that to not just instantly launch yourself off the edges. These fucking cliffs are just popping up in front of me. I know there's one here. Well, we're gonna jump down this way because we know that we won't take any damage. Can I punch? I cannot punch, so I gotta get my corpse first. You're an asshole. Nope. Where are you at? Oh my god, these bushes. Get back here! Stop running from me! Dude, it's knife tag. I got so much practice with Coco, you can't win. You can't. Oh, gee, he might win. We just punched him in the mouth. Why do you have to be carrying the Xeno Zapper to punch something in the mouth? I didn't go to medical school for this. I didn't go to medical school at all, but at least for this. Enjoy the cage, Mr. Snorlax. Well, it's time to heal up to our union-sponsored 3 health bars. Like, I don't have anything like tea or coffee yet that I can use. Ooh, raw quartz. Let's take this one, too. Here we go. Hold on, I will cage him myself. You're getting the VIP escort treatment. There we go. Fuck, the window stayed up. I can't see shit. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so we've got this. What is... Oh, this is quartz. Okay, cool. Whatever quartz does, we now have a source of it. 2 sources. Very good. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. This feels suspicious. Oh, it is suspicious. Why is there a light? There's a fossil in there. What? I went in there. Do we need like, I probably need some other object or item. I probably can't just like stick my little fingies in there. Gibby gibby. No, I only grabbed the zapper because I wanted to murder the thing. But yeah, I wanted to look around real quick, just make sure there wasn't anything else for me to kill. Yeah, I imagine explosives is needed there. But anyway, yeah, we are going to grab the rest of our stuff from our corpse. Is our inventory full? Not quite. Not quite. So we know that we have quartz over here. It'd be really nice to get this platform to just go down enough to where we could get over here and be able to walk back and forth. I wonder where my other little mangled corpse is. Down there somewhere. Okay. Let's put a chainsaw up and let's grab some biomass. Hello? Nice. All right, off we go. We got to clear all this out. We have just enough fuel to be able to get more fuel for ourselves. It is a very satisfying sound. Here we go. Let's go after the actual trees because this is very dense over here. I do want to go after this too because anything spawning over here, this is an awful area to have to fight. Shut your eyes, Lorax. It'll be over soon. There we go. It's looking good. Hopefully get both trees. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Pro chainsawer. I can still hear it with the screams of the trees. Oh yeah. Look at that. What? How did we chop up limestone too? What? Did we just chainsaw limestone? What the fuck happened there? Why did I get credited limestone? What? Okay. This is juicy over here too. Let's grab some of this wood. Just clearing the way for you, sir. All right. We're gonna go this way. Oh, there's more. You wanna go? Bitch. I'm ready. Try it. See what happens. Yoink. What? He punched me. That's not allowed. You gotta hit him only 4 times. That's not bad. He stopped right under me and I bounced on him. That's the one winning move is have me land on your head. Come here. Oh, he almost got me that time. Come on, bitch. Try again. You get one more shot. Failed. Look at that. What a fucking pitiful little monster boy you are. What are these guys? I've already... No, I haven't. Nice. Pale berries. I don't know why I need them anymore. Maybe I should eat some, you know? Some health would be nice. Get some barrel nuts. I don't know what those are for either. But we can just go around and pick them up over, you know, over time. And have a store of them and maybe have more than 3 HP. And we are over by the limestone, so we need to get over this thing as well. It'd be nice if I could use chainsaws on enemies. I feel like that'd be very effective, better than a fucking taser. Bzz. What the fuck is that meant to do? Spook them to death? Let me check up on top of here, because I've seen this bridge a bajillion times, but I haven't actually been up here. Okay, it's useless. Never mind. Oh, that's too steep. That will break our ankles. Let's go this way. Okay, so we have enough raw bio to be able to make a bunch of fuel. Hopefully everything is still running. I see green, but no, I see yellow is what I see. It's really hard to tell sometimes when it's bright. Okay, let's go ahead and make, well, you know, really, honestly, probably should make it where it takes the, we make something that takes the raw leaves and wood. But this will be fun. It takes us almost no time to do this, and then we end up making a lot of solid biomass out of this, or biofuel. So, that's fine. And once we have this all set up, we'll have plenty of fuel. And hopefully that amount of fuel will save us until we get the ability to make turbines and shit like that. That'll be good. Get us out of what feels like the Dark Ages. I don't know what the rate is on solid biofuel to the biomass that we have here. But I'm sure it's going to be good. Looks like it's 20 to 12. I'm out of space. Okay. Let's pop the existing biomass that we have in there. Let that start going on the packing process, and we'll get the rest of this set up ourselves. Biomass, there we go. We can make a power shard, but we do need a... No, I made one! I didn't want to make one! Anyway, next slug that we get, we can put into the MAM for research. That's fine. Let's just put this away for now. Fuck, there's no room in here. Let me go ahead and grab these guys then. And yeah, that'll be fine. Let me put this stuff in there. I need these. I think I only need one though. I only need one, so we'll just do that. Is there anything else that could be put in there? The sulfur, the quartz, the limestone needs to go get produced over there. It's all the way up there though. Fuck. Have I played with the object scanner yet? I've not played with it very much, no. It's been able to find slugs for me, but that's it. Nut, right-click, nut, berry, power slugs, nut, berry, power slugs. That is also my daily routine. So, that's good. But yeah, that's good that we can find other things with it. The chainsaw doesn't have to be out all the time. I think that keeping the object scanner up in the other thing will be good. And then let's start some more research real quick. We need to do this guy. And then we'll see what gets opened here. Okay. How many of these total do I have? I don't know if I have 10 carapace. Carapace? Carapi. We're red over here because we don't have any fuel. So let's grab some fuel and finally get our metal plate going. That's good. 152 is enough. Did we actually grab it? We did, I think. We did. Okay. So we'll go put this over here. I don't think we'll need to do a refuel on anything else. Man, this is going to be nice to get up because the reinforced iron plates are a pain in the ass. Having this alternative recipe that takes out of our copper that we're not really doing anything with is really good. Okie dokie. Our max is 23 out of a capacity of 30. This fucker's thirsty. God. Okay. Takes 20 wire and 10 plate at very strange amounts. So that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. We're not worried about ratios right now. Especially if they're going to be working with like decimal values right at the moment. It's not an issue. I am considering the thought that we might want to eat some of these berries. I don't know. To do like 5. If I do 5 right there, does that work? That don't do shit. What I do see is it's like a rotator at the bottom. I have to put it in my hand to eat. Okay, pale berry, let's go. Whoa, it's 1 health bar per berry. How much I have a lot of HP now. Look at that. Okay, that's about half of one. Pale berries are really good then. So I have enough nut for 7 more bars. That's fine. That's good. We have full HP. It's time to go do some exploration. We're going to probably throw ourselves off some cliffs. Although, honestly, maybe it's time to get this set up. Get our iron ore plugged into this schedule and see what it's doing. Although we should wait for tier 2 belts, but we can always upgrade our belts later and maybe just get this going at all. We're going to want to do some power production as well, and I think that we should do it on the bottom. I don't know where our power conduit is going to go, but we will have one eventually. For now, however, I think the best thing we could do is probably just get a biomass burner and just put it over here by the factories. I don't know how many of these burners we can do on one. If we were to put a biomass burner like right here, just for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know how many of these we can get to work. It does take exactly 1 space. That's interesting. It's a nice size. So its total capacity is going to be 30. Does it tell us what our 4? It's 4. So we can run 10 of these. Oh man. Okay, so we can run 24 to 28. So that's 4 for 28. No, 4 for 16. This whole thing can be almost run. 36. 36 will overwhelm the power. Okay. Let's go put the rest of this biomass into the fuel thing, grab some, and then see if we can turn that on. We need to get it connected as well, so let's put our power poles down. We'll need 3 total. It's 92. Just take all. Okay, we should have enough cable to not worry about anything else. Okay, so we've got, let's see, 1. It's going to go right there. 1 goes there. We'll put another one here. Right at the start of this guy. That's fine. It doesn't matter. And then the last one to go in front of the last 2. Could make it symmetrical, but it doesn't really matter. It does matter, but I'm going to pretend it doesn't bother me. Okay, you go to this. You go to this. The power poles need to go to each other, of course. Okay, you go to this guy. Love that I can do this from range. Is the one thing I would always worry about with a first-person game is that you're going to have to be really close to everything to get it to work. It's going to be less distance if we make this one connect there. Okay. Good deal. Okay, so that's all connected. The question is whether... What? That's not how that's supposed to go. You... Go here. It's already at 4 again. So that's on... This is only on 2. Something's fucky. You're on 4. You're on 4. You're on 3. This guy's not connected to anything. So you need to be connected. Oh yeah, no, this is... Okay, no, that is how that's supposed to go. But you need to be disconnected. Then we need another power pole here. 1 more. Oh, that's... we don't like that, but that's gonna be fun. We really don't like that, but that's gonna have to be okay for now. So if we turn this guy on, we need to get this guy set up with iron ingot. Maybe set up with iron ingot. This is just to make sure that we're gonna have as much iron production as we really can have at this tier, at this stage. We're going to put this into an iron carousel as well. We don't have any iron ore going in, so... Okay. What is... Oh, wow. So the production right now is 8. I don't know why anything is being used. The capacity is 30. The max output is 32. So once all of these are going, yeah, it's gonna push it over a bit. So my question is, how do we increase our capacity? How does that get increased? How does our capacity get increased? Because maybe we just bring this last one offline and we just don't use it, because that seems to be the problem here. Let's just go ahead and do that and say this one's never going to get used, and that way we'll always stay under our capacity. Better be 28 than 32 out of 30. Okay, there we go. So that's sufficient, because I do expect these to all be on here pretty soon. We just need to get these routed over to getting into the carousel. Plug those bad boys in right here, and the other one could be plugged in right there. We'll get the third one and the fourth one eventually plugged in over here as well, so we'll have 4 coming in. That's really cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that done. We're going to ignore the rest of this right now. We're not worried about it, but let's get this belt down. We don't need it. Let's get this belt down. Let's get this belt down as well. Just any of these belts to nowhere need to go. Okay, so now we just need to get this belted in. I really would like to do this out of 2, but for now, as far as I know, you can just upgrade them by just like clicking on them, which is what I'm kind of banking on at this point. So we want to get this down all the way, and I don't know if it's just going to let me do that. It will, but can we do it without clipping? That's the question. Maybe want to do it like right there. And then try this, because it needs to get right up under here. The other one needs to come in around it, so we're going to give it a little bit of space. Okay, and we're going to get this guy to right here, but we want it to turn where it's nice and flush and straight. So it's going to be ugly as it comes in, but it's going to be pretty once it goes out. This is our joiner. This is where we need to get a elevator in. So let's try to place one. Let's just see what we get done here. Given that it's on a grid, it shouldn't be that hard for us to do. We have the plates, I think. No, we don't. We do not have the plates. So we're going to do an elevator in K1. Be nice if we can get this to line up properly. It's going to be right down the middle. The question is, how far over does it need to be? Honestly, right up against the edge. We're going to do it like that. We're going to bring it up to where it's right there, and that should be fine. Should be fine. Let's take a look at this. Right into there. Will it lift me up? That would be very, very nice if it did that for me. No, it will not. Okay, I get to go up myself. But we should get that plugged in, and then the carousel should be on, and we actually should start making iron immediately, because the inserter is the insert on the carousels right before the export. So once I get this elevator plugged in, it should be ready to go. Oh! Okay, we're fine. I'm not worried. Fuck. We're just gonna... Okay, listen. The bottom floor will just have to be bounce pads. Just the whole thing. Okay. This gets put in. It's gonna join into this, which immediately should get split out into our array. Half of it will stay in the carousel, which is fine. And this will go into here and immediately get pulled out the other side. And it will just continue going around the carousel until everything is packed. So, let's see if we've got green going. As soon as it gets in here, it splits out, then it starts going into this. So our rate right now is piss poor because we have only one tier 1 belt going through. However, it is going to burn. So that's good. Let's see how the power responds here. It goes up when it's burning, then it drops down when it's not. That's great. Once we get this upgraded to a tier 2 belt, which isn't too far away, we're going to be in an even better position. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy moved. Get this guy rotated. It'd be nice if I could do that without having to dismantle it, but there it is. Nice, Tyvox. How you doing tonight? Good to see you, brother. Production. Let's go minor. Let's point it out this way, because that's the direction it's ultimately going to need to go. Let's get our power line connected. Looking good. Nice. And then we're just going to bring this one right up next to the other guy. I think we should be able to get it snug right through there without any clipping. Ooh, if that ain't beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Looking good. But it does not like that. Okay, so we'll pull a little bit further. Give it a better angle as it comes in. Because we're going to get it to connect to an elevator on this guy. So we need to get that set up. Let's grab... I don't know if we're going to be able to, because I think it takes... no, it doesn't. We're fine. Elevator conveyor 1. We'll get this set up just like this guy. It's right here in the middle, so... Oh no, it could go over further. Hold on, let's get it really to go over. Right there in the middle. There we go. Go up on the other side. Just like that. Perfect. Now we just got to get this to connect, which is going to be a little bit close. Maybe rotating this would have been better there. It's a bit dark in here, chat. I don't know if that's going to make it. Ugh, no, that's really, really tight. Let's go ahead and redo this then. Let's get this to rotate. We will have the elevator start here. Center and on the edge, and then we'll have that connect up. Just like that. That'll work well. Probably need to move this again, though, which is fine. Didn't hurt us at all to do that. Get this one down here. I don't know if it can just directly connect. How does that look if we do it that way? I don't see any clippage, so that's nice. Nice and directly in. So that's a second line being put into the carousel, which is good. Man, I'd fucking kill for a ladder right now. Okay. Yeah, so we see the carousel going around. It's doubled our input now. Once we get this connected in, which it is, it will double our output here once it ends up going around. Especially once this floods the belt. And the belt does look flooded. All this stuff will get backed up, and it will start actually giving us the one-to-one throughput. It's gonna take time to fill up these capacitors, and that is kind of the point, is that we want to have that as a buffer. But as half of the ore ends up coming back through here, it looks like this never got connected. Oh, it did. Never mind. This got connected. Okay, never mind. As some of the ore comes back through, which I think is going to be one every eighth, if I'm not mistaken. One every eighth, it's a half of a half. That's a quarter. It's going to push that back, but since we're also inserting over here, once this goes through, once that flushes the belt, which I think we're just now getting to it. Hold on, let me get over here. It flushes here, and then it's pushing into these guys. Once they're full and they're backed up, they're going to start not pulling off of the line, and then it's really just going to start being a one-to-one transfer into the system and through here, capped at whatever our belt speed is, which is very slow because we're still using tier 1. However, in the time that we've been doing this and getting this carousel set up, we have been making the advanced plates, which means we can start upgrading our belts to tier 2, which is going to massively increase the rate. So let's grab all this over here. See how many advanced plates we've made. Not advanced plates, you know what I mean, the reinforced plates. Okay. 75, that is a fuckload for me. The thought of having, actually 75 is enough for one of the researches that we wanted to do. Big thonk. Let's go over here and grab some power as well. Since we're at the MAM, let's take a look at what's over here. I don't really think that we're going to have enough for this. This isn't useful for us right now, as interesting as it is. The power slug we can't do. This just needs one more power shard, 25 of the... Yeah, we could do that. We just need to find another slug. Cost 20 crystals, which I think we honestly have if we go over to our thing. I'm curious to see in a minute. Not now, because we definitely want to work on this. Very curious to see how that's going to change our output to have that quartz and you know, whatever else it's going to potentially give to us. Let's upgrade these belts, man. I'm ready. So I can do this. You just click and... Oh, man, that's nice. You just upgrade the belt. Once you place it, you know you can just upgrade it. Every section just does its own thing. Look at that. Off we go, dude. Look at that. All right, and now we should be able to do the same thing with our lifts. That is a lot of reinforced plates we just used, but this is now moving a lot faster. Once we get our belts up above, even better, upgrade, man, we're going to be in a really good spot. So let's go ahead and do some tier 2 belt upgrades. Nope, we're out of we're out of plates again immediately. This does guarantee that we're going to have full throughput, though, apart from this pulling out. But it's only going to gap until we reinforce it there over on that side again. But we should start getting the difference put into the capacitors. We should start seeing it back up. I think over here is where we'll do that. Well, no, because we have one belt. You know, we have the regular belt in and one belt out. So these just function as longer, more expensive belts for now. But the belts are staying solid, especially once these guys get full. It's going to be really good. Which they should be getting full in time now. Unless they're producing. They're also producing, that's right. Is this the uptime percentage? I think so. It might be. Perhaps it's like an efficiency marker. So we've got the 2-2 belts over there, so these are going to be full all the time. And we're just going to be bottlenecked by how many of these we can get up to tier 2s as well. Which is going to be really cool, because the second that we get this carousel set up to a tier 2, it's going to double our everything. That does clip through there. Those belts clip. That's unfortunate. No, we'll have to deal with that in the future, but for now it's fine. All right, more solid biofuel in there. Very nice. Let's go ahead and check on these guys. We've got more of the raw biomass in there. Just need to pop into this guy. Get all that set up. It's still processing. Let's check on all of our power facilities for a second. Just make sure these guys are going. Just make sure they're all topped up while we're over here. There we go, okay. This guy should be fine over there. We just refilled the biofuel one. Let's check on the copper boys over here, because I don't think we were able to really fill up the one with the plate. Let's also grab whatever plates are over here. And I'm curious if the output of this, or if it's not really intaking what we're producing over here, if we're... Which I think maybe it's using whatever we've got. I wonder if it's... Yeah, these are getting backed up, which means that we should theoretically be able to put a second one over here potentially. It's using 18.5 per minute. I don't know if we have that much excess. This is good. Let's go ahead and top it up. Same with this guy over here. Because if they're topped up on 200, I know it's going to be a pretty long time before I need to come over and manage them again. So the idea is just to do as much as we can to get that topped up. Any remainder can stay in our inventory, because that'll be used for the chainsaw. All right. I feel really good about where we are with this. Getting some of these carousel. I'm going to do the immediate belts. These over here that are right between this guy going into the splitter and then into these arrays is going to be the first one I do, because this is going to be the place that we benefit the most from having that upgrade. Let's just go ahead and get our MK2 belts. That's 2. That's 3. This one's going to be 6. So it is pretty expensive to do this. We need to get the in between here needs to be fixed as well. That's going to be a bit of effort to be able to catch that, but it's there. Okay, so now we're putting in much faster than we were, double in fact. So we should see it double in here. We can afford to get 2 of these set up, so let's just do 1 in each. Maybe we'll be able to do 3. There we go. This guy will take another few. Yeah, we're going to be 4 short, but these guys are going to be ready to go. Now, we're not going to be able to keep all of these full. I mean, no, these need to be tier 1s. What am I talking about? These need to be tier 1s. These get split into tier 1s specifically, so I should get those belts back. Yeah, these don't need to be tier 2. These do. Into this array needs to be tier 2. Everything else is tier 1. That's fine. Yeah, there's no reason to do that. And then after that, we just start doing tier 2 and the rest of the carousel. We just start filling that in. It doesn't really matter where we do it either. It's not going to help anything until everything is done. But getting it right after this guy could be probably the most immediately beneficial, because if we're shoving it in faster than it can be pulled out, then we'll be in a position where it goes into this capacitor faster than it's getting pulled out, and that actually starts us backing up. Yeah, you'll see this start backing up here, which is good, because that means it's going to relieve pressure. These guys are going to be able to actually be putting their materials out a little bit faster. It probably would be best for us always to have the splitters first. So we split here, and then we insert into the line here so that it immediately goes into a capacitor, but it shouldn't make a difference in the end. It's just that until we have it fully saturated, because our saturation's so low on this iron right now, until we have it fully saturated, it's going to be lower efficiency. But once we have it fully saturated, it won't matter. So it's really only an issue right now. It's just kind of about which belts are we going to prioritize. But we are producing a lot of iron over here, and we are starting to back up. So I think the 100 is a stack here. So some of this is actually starting to back up, which is good. We're going to build a carousel over here next, but we need to put some jammers together, some combiners. We'll do the same thing we did over here with 3 of them. This is 3 splitters. We're going to do 3 combiners on the other side, so we might as well go ahead and get that done. Mergers. So this will come in from this way. We'll do right in between these guys. And honestly, as close as we can get them. Well, no, because we need to be able to put a thing in the back. Because this will be for these 2. Yeah, because we'll do it like this. We'll do another one that goes out into that one. We'll do one that goes out into that one. And then we should be able to just go you to the back of this. You should go right into here. Oh, come on. Okay, so they need to go up by 1. Just barely. We gave them enough lead time in the back that they were able to make... We honestly should have pushed these back 1 more, I think, but that'll be something to think about in the future, because this is going to get really close to the edge. Although what we could do is just put this forward 1 and then have it go down. Have this thing open and it just becomes access to underneath, and it comes back up here, so we could do a hallway right here, and then we have a hallway that has nothing in it. I think that's what we'll do, actually. I think we'll do that. We'll set it like this. I think that's an elegant solution to our current predicament. Okay, get these guys moved. Even though only 3 of these are getting used, we're going to pretend that all 4 will be used eventually. I don't know if we're going to have better power production at some point that will make it where it's going to be easier to put that stuff where we need it to go. I'm going to put that right on the line. Is it pointing out the right way? No, it's not. Of course not. Fuck's sake. I need to pay attention, dude. Right there, we have it going out there. Perfect. The other 2 are going to go plug into it. Just like that. Just like that. And now we should be able to get these guys connected, no problem. Again, we could do tier 1 belts all the way through here. It's not going to be an issue for us at all. There we go. Get these guys connected to each other. We're going to hope that works. I'm going to take... Yeah, there we go. It's pretty forgiving there. That smart snapping works very well. So we'll want to build a platform under here. Just extend the platform out to meet this. And we'll bring our iron bars down. We'll make a hallway here, conveniently. Probably move that power production right here into the middle. Put maybe 2 burners and have 1 for each of the 4. And then we can turn that into 1 proper array. Or maybe, yeah, because I think having the power production right there would make a lot of sense for us. It's right in the middle. We can put a door, you know, right on both of these to be able to access them from the outside, from the hallway. I mean, or we could put it right here. We just have to put the other one on the far side to keep it symmetrical. Power production, we move this guy right in here. The power poles only go for these 4. Or we merge all of them to divide the load up evenly. I don't know. Both are fine. Because if one goes out of fuel, then it blows the fuse because only 1 is producing. We don't want to blow any fuses. I'd rather just quietly turn off. But we're not going to long-term have those power production facilities over there. Okay, so there's iron smelting set up. At least an array of 8. Mostly set up. But we really are going to need to do another thing of biofuel over here. Let's go ahead and fill it up. So let's consider... Go ahead and getting a biomass burner right here. Right on this edge. And putting one there. We're going to delete this other one real quick. We're going to get rid of the power poles too. I think let's go ahead and redo the power and put it on the other side. We don't need power on this side. It doesn't connect to anything else. And I would rather not have to worry about the power poles being in a different section than where the power actually is, because we can route it back here. We can put the power poles on here. Or we just put, you know, 1 power pole there, 1 there. Maybe we got a couple places we could put them that I wouldn't be worried about it, really. Yeah, I could put 1 right there. Put the other one right here between these 2. Do the same thing here. Yeah, and it just works out well. It's right in the middle of everything. It's not going to overlap with anything. There's no clipping. Yeah, that works really well. And then once we get that second production facility up, it's just going to be very clean and very nice. These 2 get connected together, and then the last connection will be this one to the power facility that goes right there. And I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and build the biomass burner. Yes. Ooh, hold on. It shouldn't overlap because nothing is in this space. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, good. We're going to put that right there. All right. So I think it's very pretty, and as much as we can, we want things to look nice. We want them to work well. But within whatever, you know, power we do have, we want to make sure things are going to look nice together. So symmetry is nice, and, you know, getting some things set up the way that they are right now is nice. Iron production is not actually happening, and that's totally fine. And I do want to get this platform set up before I start fucking around that hole. It's just not, it's not going to go well if I try to do anything cute there. Okay, so how much concrete do I have on me, by the way? We're going to find out here in a second. 44. Okay. Let's at least get this extended so that it's under the hole immediately. So if I do fall down, as long as I'm not doing some weird parkour, angled falling bullshit, I should be caught. I should get caught safely. Right here. You have to be so careful. I've only got 20, so I don't think we're going to be able to make this work. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. That's fine. Let's go get some more concrete. It's been producing this entire time. I really would like to get us connected over there, too, because quartz can come in on a lower level, potentially. Because we're going to have these logistic layers, and then we have our production layers in between them, so we're just going to be alternating between the two. And with the amount of space that each of these layers is, oh, hell yeah. With how much space we have, we should be able to get belts that go over each other. You know, if they need to cross each other, we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Let's go ahead and do foundations. I'd love to do... We did that. Okay, perfect. 5 there. I'd like to get walls on maybe 6. Let's do tier 2 on 7. Yeah, we'll do that. I think the splitters can be 9 and 0. Splitters and combiners. I probably don't need walls that often, that frequently. I do want to wall this in, though. Starting right here. Although I guess I don't need it, because... No, that'll be fine. We'll just have this open section here. No, we will wall it in. If it's not using this cell, we should wall it in. Probably have to reroute this so it doesn't clip. That's a problem for later. For now, our problem is that we need platforms, so let's pick 5. We've got to get used to these new hotkeys now. We should be able to fill all of this in now. Well, we hate that. Get out of here. So every new floor is just another level of safety net. We're not even really worried about it for production right now. It's just I'm not going to fall and lose all of my shit, which I think is going to be a repeat offender as far as reasons that Mico died. The repeat offender will absolutely be I fell and broke my ankles to death. But this is good. We've got this set up. We now know that we can bring this down here and take it left to get under the hallway, because this will be a hallway. We could build up our walls there, which I think we should start. I honestly think we should start walling things in, if for no other reason than to show the proof of concept of how nice it's going to be have these things organized within their closed little cells, that we don't have to stare at all of the things moving all the time. Though we can, especially once we get windows, man. Once we get windows, it's going to be great. But we'll have this iron carousel, and there's really no... Like, what I should have done probably is nudged all... I'm not doing it. But to have a hallway go right there, so where this is all closed, and then if we wanted to pull off the line, we do a splitter on the inside. We split off down into the center, because that's originally what we talked about doing. And in the future, that's what we'll do. But for now, we'll just let this connect directly over there. But what we would do is have it split off here into an elevator down. It would go under, leave this line of tiles as a hallway. Put walls up here so you don't see this, and then it comes back up there, and then we just push this all over by 2. We'll need a lot more room for logistics that way, but the only real problem with that is if we don't have space to be able to build out. But as you can see, we have until pretty much the entire fucking horizon to do whatever we want to do, and I'm totally fine with using all of this space. Just building our platforms out and just continue doing that. Because we can have a balcony on the outside. Whatever the outer layer is, we're going to have a balcony where we have walls inside, but we can have this balcony here where maybe we could do a windowed wall that's like a railing, because we know what's going to happen if I go near a balcony that's this high up, is I'm going to fucking launch myself off it. But let's get some walls set up, man. I'm really excited to get some actual coverage going and just see if we can get this guy covered up and looking good. I'm going to leave that section open as a door because I don't really have doors yet. So no, maybe we should do every now and then setting up one of these guys. Meh, whatever. Let's make it proper. Seems if I'm a little bit further up that way, it will do it properly. Now I'm really going to want to see if we can get a corner tile there. A nice proper corner. So I'm going to also leave this open. Close this. Let's leave this particular spot open. I cannot put a wall there. It's too close. No! Oh, come on now. Come on now. That's supposed to fit just perfectly. Satisfactory, what are you doing? It's not overlapping. Walls should have a special thing that they can clip a little bit, you know? You should be allowed to clip walls. Oh, that makes me so sad. Yeah, none of this works. Well, that's a problem for the future. For now, what we're going to do is just kind of put this together as much as we can. Yeah, that clips through the belt, so that's not going to work. But there are going to be some sections that we can wall up. And we're going to do it. The sections that can be walled will be walled. Okay. This is going to be so nice because we could put a roof on this too. Okay, we're about out of iron plates, but we're going to be fine with iron plates. We're not worried about iron plates. Okay. But I think this already is going to start looking really nice really soon. Because this is all closed in. It's going to be sectioned off. We don't have to worry about it at all. We'll be able to close up these sides that are just in front of these guys and just leave these open for carousels. I am super bummed that I'm not going to be able to build the wall the way that I want to on that section. We'll just have to remember that in the future. And that keeping it snug exactly to the edge, we're going to have to come in one from the edge if we want to put a wall there. We're just going to have to remember that for the future. So that's a hard lesson, but we've learned it. Iron plates over here. Let's grab some more. We're only able to produce out of the fact that we have this massive backlog of iron ingots already, so I'm not going to have any problems with just keeping a withdrawal, you know, just a continuous withdrawal on that. Okay, so we'll leave that open as a door. We'll get down here. We will, once we get new walls, we'll add more for variety, but for now, this is what we got, you know. I'd rather have a wall up and just replace it later. Just any wall. Because even though we are using the ground level over there, we can section this off as, you know, it's different section. Okay, so we can't do that. So that's good. We've got all that up, and we can just put a roof up there. Specifically, I want to use this foundation. Because I think that, well, we can use the full foundation, but I can't run on top of things if we use the full one. Like, I can't run up there unless I crouch. Which I don't want to have to do, but it really would only have to crouch over those, under those guys. Having this would be fine. We can start building the next layer up. Like, we could put something above us if we want to. Because above us is a production layer as well. So if we wanted to do steel, we could do it right above us. We could do the steel production right up on this section here. I think it's a good idea. Let's go ahead and just do the regular. It doesn't cost anything different. Let's get this roofed in. Part of me is thinking, like, you gotta put down torches so zombies don't spawn. Fuck off, dude. Putting a roof is, in any game I've ever played, been a dangerous moment of vulnerability. I think once we start getting these inside zones and, this to me, this is factory heaven. This is what I like to see. There we go. There we go, dude. Because now we can do the same thing over here. Do the same thing here. The ugly side inside. I say ugly side, but both of them look good. We're going to use them together. But we can also start. I don't know if it's going to let us build from up here. Oh, it will let me do that, though. Yeah, see, we'll do it like this. And I think that just looks so nice. Because we don't need the whole, you know, we don't need the whole thing. We only need this lower section to be open so that we can put the elevators through, the lifts. But the rest of it can be closed off, and this is going to make everything feel just really packaged and boxed in, which I think is great. If we need to change it, oh, we don't want to do that. Hold on, this one's not good. We don't need that one there. Yeah, so we do have to, like, we can walk around the sides though. We can walk around down here if we really want to get around. But I think this is great. I think this is so fucking neat. Neat and tidy and orderly. We should fix this one thing right here. Just while we're here. There we go. Look at that. I think it's a nice looking little factory so far. Got our one little building ready to go. We're not gonna be able to build this one up, but it does look like, I mean, just from over here, I mean, it's very satisfying to me to be able to see. I mean, let's climb up on the miner here. Let's take a look from a little bit of a higher angle. Oh, you didn't quite reach that. I thought I'd be able to jump further. I think it just looks really nice. What the fuck happened here? Hold on now. You need to fix your shit, dude. There we go. Because we can add those sides there on the lower section as well. You know, in areas where we don't need them, where we don't have ore going in. We almost have them open as warehouse doors. Cool. So see, we've got this nice little hallway here, and eventually we'll have light wells going through the entire thing. The walkways will be glass. Actually, we'll have one tile here. We'll have one in the middle. So the hallways will actually be 3 wide. So we can have the wide hallways and narrow hallways, and I think we'll have a wide hallway here, given that we're going to be doing something very different next to it. But yeah, we can wall these guys in. It'd be nice to have an access hatch here, although I don't think we can put the walls along this, can we? We also can't put walls along here, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to let me do that because it's too close. So sad. So sad. It is what it is, though. We'll just have to remember that. Anything that's perfectly one tile too large cannot be built on the edge. Well, we don't really have a hallway going this way, so I suppose that we are going to be building our walls along this. Unless we're able to build our walls, like, on this side of this tile, like, as opposed to on the outside of this one. We do it on the outside of this one. It just looks like it goes over both. Yeah, it goes over both. So it's blocked by either one being occupied. Okay, so what do we got over here? We've got, let's do 100 in this one. Let it continue producing. I'm gonna put 100 in this one. Keep the 39 on us. Let's go ahead and build our these guys, mergers, right on the edge, right in the middle. Where's that gonna be? Up a little bit. There we go. Cool. And then this guy goes in. This guy goes in on the other side. Now let's get our belts put together. Okay. Can't afford. Oh shit, okay. Well, that's a tier 2. We don't want tier 2. No, 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 no. Went with the cheapo belts. There we go. Downgrade. I love that you can also downgrade. That is very nice. Being able to downgrade is very important. Gives us all of those options and not really having to worry about them too. Very confident that that will be fine, but let's just check. Yep. And yep. Okay, cool. So now we just need an elevator down, and this will connect to a carousel that's going to be 3 spaces over. I think let's go ahead and build the hallway. Which maybe we just don't wall this edge, but like we don't wall that either. But yeah, man, really sad that we won't be able to do a nice hallway here. You know, with the walls up and everything. We could put walls here in the front, but meh, it's not going to be cute no matter what we do. We could build an access if we did. Yeah, if we did a ramp down here and then we did right under there another platform, we did like a spiral staircase there. I mean, that could work. That could work. For now, let's just... Oh, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, my God. Like I talked about, fucking parkour diagonal falling bullshit. Well, we're going to start by adding another row here. Is it Spooktober already? Because I'm having some jump scare moments in a game that has absolutely no hostels in it whatsoever. I don't want to die, dude. I really don't want to lose all this stuff again. We're doing all right up there. I need to check this power supply real quick because I can't see a light on it, so I really have no idea. Down to 89, we're fine over there. That's plenty. Okay. We're good, dude. I'm not worried. Are you worried? Okay, now we need to expand our platform out. We have a bunch of limestone that's been propped up into our concrete. So let's just get a bunch of tiles done. I do want to get these odd corners here. Anything that, even though it clips into the wall so badly, like I do want to get that in there. Just to me, it feels like it's, you know, it's been tailored to fit the edge of that. It just feels complete. If I don't do it, then it feels really bad. And it's not like we're limited on any of this stuff. It's not these, as far as I know, these ores don't deplete. So it's just a matter of time. Which is really the way that I like to play Factorio, is that we have very low yield, but the sites never deplete, is a way that I've been playing Factorio for quite a while now, and I find it to just be a much more enjoyable experience than constantly being like, oh fuck, this is depleted and we gotta go find a new one. And constantly fighting entropy is something I don't necessarily find entertaining in games like that. Though it is part of the game. With this one, it's much more about, oh, we need to expand and increase our production or increase our efficiency of the resources that we do have access to. It's a very different kind of game to play in that way, as far as, you know, what your gameplay loop is. Because it takes out the need to replace in order to just keep the status quo. If you want to also expand, you've got to rapidly expand. It sort of balloons up in Factorio in that way, and you can't rest. There's the feeling in Factorio that there's always a timer because your ores are being processed. You're going to have to find replacements. And after a while, man, that can get exhausting to feel like you constantly have to go out and find more, and then it's never going to be enough, you know? Alien carapace is the only thing you can think of that doesn't replenish. So yeah, because once you kill the aliens, they don't come back, do they? Interesting. So why would I ever want to use them if they're a non-renewable resource? Then we have to treat them like they're precious. Have to treat them like they're precious. Hallway, hallway, hallway. Do I want a 3-wide hallway here? Do I really care? Maybe a 1-wide hallway. Let's just do a 1-wide hallway. So we take this out. I think. No, we don't. We don't do this one. Sorry. I'll put it back. We're going to build another carousel. This one's going to be for iron. We're gonna have to push it forward a little bit, yeah, because this cliff is getting in the way, so we're gonna shove it forward a little bit. But we're gonna do a carousel right around here, which means that this guy needs to come down. We need to get these guys down. We're actually gonna have to push that out one more. This is where we're gonna start getting a little bit jagged, but we're gonna actually just increase. Why? Why? Stop. There we go. We're just going to add a new layer all the way down. I could play chicken and sprint while I'm doing this. If you miss one, you know. Oops. I don't want to do that shit. I really should build walls on the edge here. All right, let's go for a carousel. We'll do this for iron ingots. This one will almost certainly be getting stuff plugged into and taken out of it. We're going to be probably using this guy pretty frequently. Can't afford it, too poor. Let's go grab some bars. Or some, these things, rods. There we go. 200 there should be enough for us to build whatever we're going to make over here. Okay, so let's build our first thing up. We'll get the storage containers down first. Is that right? It's over too far. Never mind. Damn it. It'd be nice to nudge it. If you've built, like 10 seconds after you've built it, you could just kind of right click and move it again. That would be really nice. You know, you've got 10 seconds to nudge it if you realize, oh shit, it's off by 1 major, you know? That would be really nice. We are going to do... We're going to do the same thing that we did before. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're going to do the exact same setup that we had before. You know, if we didn't try to line it up so perfectly, I'm pretty sure... This feels so off. If we didn't try to line it up perfectly, I'm pretty sure we could get like a whole nother set of splitters and mergers together. Like if we did this and then another capacitor right there, I bet that we could put 2 on this long side. I would not be surprised to find that. In fact, maybe we should try this over here since we have so much need for iron and we kind of do want it to back up a lot. Let's try it. Let's see if we can jam in 1 more capacitor. Okay, so we do this 9. We do need this to be on the edge. Because we need an elevator to be able to come up right there, so we can't pull this back. That would not work. Okay, so we do that. Let's do our splitter here. Okay, splitter comes in that way and goes out every other way. Okay. And after that, we do immediately into a capacitor, storage container. Okay. And we do it as close as it will let us get, and I'm really curious if we're going to be able to get 2 of these in by the edge. Because if we are, then this works even better, and we've increased our capacity by 50%, which is great. Okay, so then we're going to do 9. We'll put it that way, and then we'll do a splitter right next to it. That will go that way, and then, yeah, we actually have a bit of spare room, in fact. We have spare room. Very nice. So yeah, that needs to be, the division point needs to happen here. So we actually have a little bit of room to potentially boop these out by 1 each. And maybe have enough units where it's just going to nudge it down to this. I mean, let's try it. Let's build it from the edges and then work our way in. Maybe put these both together and let's just see what we can do. We're going to do a splitter here on the very end. It's going to need to be right here. And then this, I'm going to give 1 space of distance. And then we're going to do our storage bay. I'm going to call it anything but the right name, Chad. I need you to know that. I feel like that lines up exactly in the middle. So that's going to be perfect. If you just give 1 unit of space between everything, it's going to line up just fine. We'll have a little bit more visual clarity between them as well, which I think is really valuable. So we're going to be able to just snugly get in 6 instead of just 4, which is cool. So if we do the 10 here, move that up just a bit. Okay. And then we do our storage container. These 2 will have to be right next to each other, but that's fine. These are functioning as one object in the end. But everything else will have a little bit more speed or space in between. That'll be nice. Yeah, we just use this as one bigger container. I really like that. I really like that. Awesome. Okay. Probably could nudge this one over to the left a tiny bit more and still have room to be able to get the elevator down. The question is whether if I put a wall there, will the elevator be able to go right there on that edge, or do both of these really do need to be snug to each other? I don't mind having them snug. I just know that it limits a little bit what directions they can put out to, because they can't put to the same direction. I think that it doesn't hurt anything for us to nudge this back closer to the other guy. Have this be a little bit more conventionally aligned. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's grab this guy. Put it right next to it. I feel a little bit better about this particular setup. Eventually we'll do tier 2 belts. For now, we're not going to worry about it. We're just gonna do this exact same thing on the other side now. Now that we know how it should go. Okay, we'll do our storage container right there. Right in the middle. I have a feeling that's going to be off by 1 if I do it that way. That's good. Okay, and we know that we're going to get these 2, but they're going to be right down the middle. See if it'll give me the grid line. It will give me the guideline. Nice. This guy, and then this guy goes right up next to it. Is that it? That's it. Good deal. Now we just got to get our other couple guys in there. Man, this is, so far it's going really well. Let's see, it gives 2 spaces there. Yeah, because it lines up with this other guy. The merger comes in first. Then we do the splitter. Just got to make sure that these are all lined up the way that they're supposed to. Just got to get the last 2 set down here, and then we should be fine. This whole thing is going to be so filled with iron ore, because we can just bring the iron ore into this from the, not the iron ore, the iron ingots, because we have so much already stored up, and I think there are 3 different capacitors already holding them, and most of them are full. So we're going to be able to have this thing about half full already, based on our existing production. That's really nice. Okay, in the center. I've rotated around 4 times just to be sure that it is looking the way that I think it's looking. Okay. Now we just got to get it all belted up. For now, we're just going to do basic belts. It really doesn't matter. I mean, we'll upgrade eventually. Nice. Man, that feels good. That's a bit of a pain to get that one set up, but that's fine. With this one, you can look through the machine to find the belt port that you're looking for. With these guys, you can't really. So far, it's very nice just getting everything connected. It feels really intuitive, but it's just a lot of fun. Are you connected? You're not connected. Okay, and then this should be the last couple that we need to do. That should be it. That should be the whole carousel. It looks like it is. We just got to get stuff plugged in now, which is going to be a matter of bringing those elevators down and bringing them back up on the other side. We'll have that one plug into this guy right here. He'll come up underneath and then plug in there. And then the same, that guy will go underneath and we'll come up here and plug into this guy. Should be really good. I feel like a lot of people, would probably build a spaghetti mess, you know, their first one. That really is what this is, a spaghetti mess. I mean, it is. We're trying to be a little neat and organized just so that we know what everything is, but man. And as far as I know, this is a multiplayer game. You can play together, which I think would be hilarious. But just like with Factory or any other game that's based on planning, the last thing I would want to do is bring other people in, unless the point was for it to be an absolute goddamn clusterfuck, you know? That would have to be the intent going in. I don't want an MK2 belt. Let me get a regular one in there. Let's do 8 here. Okay, so we're gonna take that and just make it go down here. It says I can't afford it. That's fine. I think that's where we would want it, but it does just plug in right there. That's good. Let me go grab some more plates, man. We're going through them pretty quick, but we have enough to be able to make as many as we need. If anything, it's alleviating the amount of inventory management we're going to have to do in the future, because this whole thing needs to get moved over, and this whole guy is pretty full as well, for the most part. We've probably got like 2.5 of these things full. Because one of them stays filled, the other screw setup that we have in the other iron ore area. Because later all we have to do is just bring the iron ore and plug it into the first set of factories, and then it will just go through processing. Okay, so let's get you down. I think right there is good. Good, let's do that. Let's get this guy down as well. Okay, and then we're just gonna route that up. I'd love to be able to go with 8 here and see if that will place it properly. It's gonna have to go through the conveyor though. Yeah, it needs clearance. Man, I really should have pulled this in a little bit more. With the extra space that we have, we might have been able to get this to S-bend, but I doubt that would have worked. So we kind of have to do it from the bottom here, which is not nearly as cool. I know that it's going to be right there, though. Pretty sure that's good enough. That gets us. We probably could have done it one closer, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go ahead and do 3 for now. We can upgrade this later if we need to. That merges in. Cool. So now let's get down here and see how these two are going to connect. Because we could do that, and hopefully we can just run this way and get it to go boink. Look at that. It's going to immediately come in, outputting from these guys, which means that they should start continuously processing until we have full carousel worth of iron ingots. It should just bring it over. I think it's just one of those factory game things where once you build your conveyor belts, you know, once you get your lines going, watching them actually fill, it's part of the gameplay. It's part of the spirit of every one of these games, right? Oh man, off it goes. My babies. Nice. Cool, so that's gonna go around on the carousel, and that's great. So now we just need to get the other one set up. Get this guy going. Oh, don't, oh my God, fuck's sake. Okay, you listen, you can't. Incomplete flooring is going to kill me a number of times. I don't know what that number is, but it will be a number. We're just gonna do that. Jesus. It's bad, dude. It's bad. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that is the ideal, Lothridge, is that by this time next week, the entire valley will be turned into a safety net. One big concrete safety net. That's the idea. You got me. All right, let's do an elevator here. It's going to be right on this tile. It's lined up with the other one, so it's fine. Even if it is a little bit off, it's okay. As long as they're even, we can claim it was on purpose. Okay, so that one's plugged in. Now we just got to get these guys together. There we go. Grab you. Now kiss. There we go. Now we've got 2 of them going into the carousel. Which should be more than... Like, there's nothing splitting off from this, so... We're going to start filling up at this point. This is going to start... Well, this guy's going to start backing up, actually. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man. How's my inventory looking, by the way? That's full of shit. Nice. I mean, but that's it. Now all these guys are going. Any of the iron ore that gets put in here is going to be processed and then brought out, and cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous, man. As soon as something gets popped out there, it goes into the back here. It's full throughput. 30 per minute in, 30 per minute out. Each of these belts are taking 30 per minute at full throttle. This goes in 30 per minute. It does bottleneck here. We'll need to do a tier 2 on this one. No, it won't, because this comes 30, 30 into 60. 60 and 60 come together. This is where we start needing to do 120 to get to the other side to have full throughput, because we are limited by this all being tier 1. Let's go check on our production of these belts and see if we can get this boy to really get going, because we should be able to get, like, we should see the journey. These 2 miners are putting out 120, and these should never stop. They should never stop. You see how they're stopping there? That should never happen. They're going to go 120 all the way through, constantly flowing, constantly through the carousel, constantly through here, and they will never stop. They'll never stop. We should have 100% throughput once we get through with this. That's why we set it up the way we did. Is that as soon as we get those 2 tier 2 belts in there, we won't have any bottlenecks. We won't have any bottlenecks at all, and that's going to be really nice. At least for that center, we're going to have a central iron ingot production set up perfectly. And then we can just start pulling iron out of it. Just start pulling the ingots out of it and start using it for whatever the fuck. 99 reinforced plates. Okay, I am audacious enough to put a storage container here. I don't want to be limited in the amount of... Fuck off. I don't want to be built or limited in the number of these things that I have on hand. I don't want to be limited in 99. We're building belts out of them. Enjoy the cage, Snorlax. This is where I ring a little, tiny little bell and Leandre comes prancing in. Little hammer. Launches you into the cage. So with sulfur, I'd love to make black powder. We need to find coal first. We don't even know how to scan it yet. Let me just check. We've upgraded our production a lot of these various base materials. Let me just check, like, coal power at this point. What is this milestone we have here? Resource sync program. Not yet. What I really want to do is coal power. I feel like we can do this. The only thing that's going to be a pain in the ass is the rotor, but like that's just a matter of time. It's not really a problem for us. Let me put some rotors in. Let me put some of these guys in. I know we just got them, but like that's going to be fine. 254, like we're good. Let's go pick up some more cables over there. I feel like we're in a really good spot for being able to actually reach coal power now. This time last stream, we were nowhere close. We really weren't even close. But because we've got some of these really important parts of the base, some more of these materials are being mass produced, that while I'm working on setting up a better iron forge, we know that all of this is being made for us over time and that we just have to come over and grab a couple and run back. We could pick up whatever has been produced. And in general, it's a lot has been produced. So that's really nice. I'm excited to get a buggy. Yeah, and you can see how we've got this nice building that's going up now. Instead of it just being a platform with a bunch of shit on it, we got a pretty nice actual building going. And the reason I want to have my hallways be 3 wide is that I can also build staircases in between, like a ramp. Be able to get up and down them, potentially with a car, because I've been told that we want to make hallways 3 wide for cars. On the logistic layer, they'll be flat. Because the cars will only be running within its own logistic layer. Or we will build a specific access hatch for it. But we, on our small cart, can just go up and down the ramps here and be able to get to other floors. So like I'll probably build a down floor maybe here on the left, or maybe this will become a downward ramp. Where the center is fine, maybe there's an upward ramp on the other side. And then we just have a staircase that's wrapped around a hallway in a burrito and a taco shell all at once. With at least 5 different types of cheeses gluing it all together, dude. That sounds good. Okay. So now that we've got basic iron set up, we just need to take some of the plates we have and dunk them into research for coal. I'm not really... We don't need to get full throughput on anything that we're doing right now. I'm not really interested in that. I'm not worried about it. Let's get this set up so we can start making more rotors for us. We need screws. We've got iron rods in there. We've got some screws. Go ahead and get that going. Pick up some more screws over here. Just a whole damn stack. Just a whole damn stack. We're definitely getting to the point where I feel like we're really close to ramping up to the next tier, the next level. I think that next level is going to be coal power. Which the most valuable thing I could do with coal power is somehow get this... And it's really difficult building top down, by the way. But if we can get this down to where the coal is, or if we can somehow... We need to bring the coal to the water. That I know. But getting the power back up to the base is the next challenge. And I know that all the water I know of is down here. So, I mean, we have a very kind regional manager for scale. How far away that is. It's quite far. There's a pond right there. He's right next to you. You could barely see it in the fog, but it's down there. There's a whole river running there. Man, it's beautiful, isn't it? I feel like I should get up there. That looks like an obstacle course. I need to get up there. I must. Okay. Like, I see little areas to jump and everything. Like, come on. It was fucking made for me. Okay. So. A couple things I want to do is figure out what quartz is for. Maybe go down and hand mine some and then process it. I don't know what it goes into. We don't really have any resources for it to go into. Let me grab my quartz and see what we can do on the MAM. Let's see what we can do on the MAM. Maybe move our iron ingots over. Okay. How are you doing? You've got 7 rotors still going. Let's check out the MAM. I ran the long way, by the way. That's fine. Okay, so for quartz, we only need 20 raw quartz, which I'm pretty sure that we have here in our little cubby box. Yeah, we do have exactly 20. We have some sulfur as well, so I think we should probably do both of those. Although we need coal and sulfur, so that sulfur's not going to help me. But we should be able to do the quartz and see what we're going to get out of here. I could do the silica, or I could say quartz crystal as a reward, and we can maybe make something else out of that later. I think for now, let's go ahead and do... We can only do one unless we go do some hand mining, which I'm fine with doing. But let's do that. What do we have now? A crystal oscillator. The fuck? Okay. Well, we could probably just get down there and have some of this made automatically. If you put down a couple miners... get a couple miners and put them straight into constructors. I think could work really well down here. Okay, I was just thinking in my head, if we built some platforms, we are really close to just being able to build like you know, a way up for ourselves. We could effectively do ladders if we did lookout towers and then built a platform next to the lookout tower and then built another one. We could do that. I feel like that would be pretty wise for us to do. Let's go ahead and do that here. Oh. Okay, and then a foundation. That way we can at least get access for ourselves. Because I want to do something like this. I don't know where that is in relation to the thing though. But if we do that into this. Sorry, that into this apparently. Maybe redo this where it's in a better position right in the middle of that. But we do another lookout tower right here. Okay, we'll do that because the ladder faces this way. But then we just use that to jump over here, and then I can just do this on the way over and break my fucking ankles on the way down, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll want to move this and place it where it's going to map up with our current thing. Right on the edge of this, but at the bottom. So close. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Watch. He's a genius, dude. He's a genius. Look at that. Now you just go like this and we get back up into our base real quick from down in the quartz area. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Oh, don't kill me. Okay. So the ladder's going to be the only safe way to get down. We just have to attach ourselves. I figured it would automatically grab me, but it did not do that. Okay, so we have access up there to and from the quartz area, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and set up some quartz crafting, just to get it going. Problem is going to be power production, but meh, it'll be fine. We'll just put one of these up. We should only need 4 buildings connected to it, so that should be fine. That should be okay. Production's going to be a miner, which we can't make because we don't have a hand miner because we didn't bring him. That's fine though, because you know why? We can just go right back up and grab more. Caterium. Oh. Let's go plug this into the man.
Can be developed
yeah.
from this new superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Oh hell yeah! I thought that was sulfur before. That's why I never touched it. We need to eat to repair our bones. Hold on, let me do this. Give me that nut. It's mine, I want it. There we go. Perfect. So now we just gotta climb up on our brand new access hatch. It's practically goat proof. I didn't even touch the ground there. It's perfect. Ooh, that's a calculation right there. That was that was not safe. We're gonna do this. Gonna give ourselves some safety nets. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, thank god I had a little, thank god this game gives you a little bit of air control. I was able to wiggle my way into that second layer, man. That would have been very sad. Okay, so we've got that area over there. We need to get some fuel. Hopefully we have some still sitting in here. Yep, okay, for the power on that side. OSHA would not have a field day with me. OSHA would have an aneurysm as they looked at the amount of paperwork I gave them, okay? It's a very big difference. Let's take a look at the map. I feel like we get a couple things we can do over here. One, I want to look at the Caterium. We have enough there to do the first research. Let's at least see what the second one is. Okay. Into Caterium ingot, we need 50 more, though. We don't have any... Oh, we can scan for it now, though. That's really good. Power slugs, I think we have the one. We need 25 of those reinforced plates. We're not going to worry about that right now. With quartz, we're about to get some more. With sulfur, we don't have any coal, so we're kind of done with that. I don't even want to spend the resources to be able to do that, but I suppose the research is valuable for us. We'll do that later. That'll be a later thing. For now, we need to get back over there and build our miners. All right, hold on. Before I forget again, we need to get our handheld miners. Okay, get 2 of these because we are going to build both. We're to the point that we're really we've started officially disassembling some of our earlier setups, and we're just going to repurpose those materials into other places later. And that, to me, is the most fun part, is where you start to undo what you've done before and then redo it somewhere else and change it over, and it's just a lot of fun. You got to jump for the ladder, and it's hard to grab it, man. Hard to grab that ladder, especially at an angle. Probably should have turned it so I could jump onto the ladder. It's a problem for later. It's not a problem for now. All right, let's get a miner set up over here. I think it's a great question, Snorlax, is how the fuck am I supposed to make any money if OSHA's constantly over here telling me what I can and can't do with my ankles? What, Lothridge? What do you want? Stop breaking my ankles? No. You can't make me, dude. All right, let's go for construct over here. I'm pretty sure a constructor is needed for making the crystal. We're going to put both of these toward this, so then I think we'll just... Goodbye, my children. Let's get some belts in here. I'd like to do a tier 2 belt, but I know that I don't have any of the plates, so we're just going to ignore that entirely. Go this way instead. Grab you. Connect you here, and let's get some power up. We'll need one here. One here. Okay. And then we'll connect you like this. Perfect. Now we just got to get this fueled, and it should be fine if we put... Let's go ahead and put 200 in there. Max is 18 out of 30. We're fine over here. Let's just see if this can make the... Yeah, there we go. Quartz. Nice. We're going to have 2 of these guys going. Oh, boy. It's a quick 10 minutes. Every time you go in the cage, you're right back out again. I don't know if someone's playing a trick on me and letting you out early. Man, I want to know what that is. We'll have to wait for explosives, though. We're going to need to find some coal. Okay, let me grab some of this. I should check the MAM and see if... It takes 37 per minute. Which is fine. Okay, we're good. We're going to let those produce. I don't think any's been produced yet. No. Working on it, though. Let's get back in there. Because the most valuable thing I think we could do right now with our time is get some of that quartz, see what it's going to go into. I wouldn't be surprised if quartz is how we make glass, which makes me really, really stiff in certain places, because that's going to be... It's going to be when we get the nice walls. But as far as our industry is concerned, did not break our ankles on that. Very nice. As far as industry is concerned, we're going to really need to get some better technology soon. The biggest thing I think we could go look for is coal, but it's just we're not there yet. We can go look for the quartz. We can look for caterium and sulfur, though. It'd be nice to find some sulfur. Curious where other quartz areas are. We've got those 2 over there. Ding, ding. Just the one? Okay. Where would sulfur be? Whoa, 600 meters that way. 690 meters. Are you going to put your power plants at the bottom there, Brad? Whoa, we found another one. And another. There's a lot of sulfur out that way. Okay. What about caterium? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So it's going to be quite a bit of ways away. Well, right now everything we need is right here, so we're only going to worry about what's over here right now. Okay. What did I come up here for? Oh, check out the MAM. So do we need the actual boxes of quartz? Do we need raw quartz for the MAM? I think we need a bit of both to be able to figure out what the silica is going to be made for, and I'm pretty sure the silica is going to be made into... I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe it's something that's needed for other electronics. Could be my guess. Okay, for the quartz, we need just 20 raw crystals, which we do not have on us because we didn't pick any up. Correct. And then we also need 50. 50 of these plates isn't going to happen, so we're just going to let all that down there go. Do what it's going to do, and we've got 10 more rotors here. It's not really that much. We need 50 total. This is going to be very expensive for us. We've had to do 50 before, though, so it's not our first rodeo. Let's go figure out more screws. I think we need more rods as well. It's idle. Why is it idle? Oh, because we have no screws. That's right. Okay. Let's go grab some more screws. We have two things making screws, so let's go ahead and take that 200 and that as well. Dude, Cardzar. Hello, is it Cardzar? Fucking, can I get your autograph, Cardzar? Holy fuck. What are you doing tonight? Let's just put these screws in there for now. Let's put this ore in here as well now. We officially have a dump chest, chat. The end is near. I have designated a dump chest, and nothing good will come of this. We did empty our inventory by half, though. Only if I give you mine. I don't know how to read. I also don't know how to sign my name, so I'll scribble on a piece of paper for you, but only if I get your autograph. Let's get in there. What do you got for me? Oh, shit. I was like, what? None? Really? How many do we have? 87. Very nice. 87's very good. I mean, it's working as intended. Doesn't matter to me how far the belt has to travel. If we make a factory, you know, specifically to make one thing in one place, doesn't matter to me how far the belts have to get routed to get there. Oh, I guess we're going down here now. This is fun. Where am I going? I need to be over here. I'm plugging these in so that we can try and get coal power. Because I'm definitely getting fatigued from needing to get the biofuel over and over again. I'm fucking over that, dude. I was over that the second we saw it. I was going to try and get all this coal power stuff without it. Oh, there we go. So now we know whatever reinforced plates we have, we get to keep. We only need 24 more of these guys. We've got 6 already. I don't know if what's currently in there is going to be enough. We need 18 more. 5 iron rod would be 50. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, up to 125 would be 250. Okay. We're going to need a whole nother stack over here, but we're going to be fine. It takes so many screws, man. The next thing I want to do is probably turn this into a dedicated producer of rotors. Because we can. The iron rods create screws, and it takes 20 per minute and 100 per minute. This is a fucking lot. 100 per minute is a fuckload, man. I need more rotors to make the coal power plants, too. Gotcha. I'm sure that'll be the case, but I do want to get rotor production set up, even if it's a slow trickle. Getting it where it's being fed automatically, because the second this thing turns idle because it's full, that's a loss of efficiency. Like, we need to be putting these materials to work. It's the same thing over here, but specifically with this guy, if we move it over there and we can just push that guy out a little bit more. We push this guy forward. And then we could do a splitter where the rods also come out, because we did the ratios a minute ago. And we produce a whole lot more rods. If we were to do the full setup, that was 3 rods into 2 screws. That could work. Because we only need 20 per minute of the rods over here. It's the 100 per minute for screws that's hard. Let me check out the ratio over here for rod to screw. The rods are made 15 per minute, so wow, okay. If we put 2 of these out, because this only needs 10. If we put 2 of these out, then that would satisfy 2 of these guys with 10 left over per minute. Satisfy 2 of these for 40 per minute. It'd be 80 per minute and 10. This would still be a bottleneck. We'd have to do another 15. If we did 4 rods into 2 screws, I think then we'd have a pretty good surplus even of the rods. We're not going to get a clean cut, even setup, but it would give us. We would back up eventually, which is the point. We'd be producing at this rate. Which is good. I mean, we're really close to having enough rotors. We are going to need to put more screws in. I'll go over and put some in now. Because we've got them over here in a little dump chest. It's a whole ass stack, dude. Okay, let's pop these in. Let's get these rotors marked up. I don't feel limited by needing to make rotors for the coal plants, because I know that we're also not going to need to make that many. And once we have them, man, we're going to be really good to go. The burning question to me is going to be, what is the power output of a coal plant in these turbines? And how much power can I get put down there? Because I really just want to fucking zerg it. I want to get as much power produced as possible and just bring it all back. Only need 4 more. Only need 4 more. We're probably going to unlock power production, or coal power production today, which is really exciting. How's this doing? I want to go see our capacity over here. How are we doing on this? This is the one that's going to back up for... Oh, man, nice. That's without moving any of our other stuff in. Are you starting to back up yet? No, but this one will back up, then this one will back up, then that one. So it starts here, but it will eventually back all of these up. But that's really good. This thing has been producing pretty much constantly. What we need to do now with our plates is actually upgrade these guys to tier 2s. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be the biggest upgrade we can do is get that to a tier 2. Start getting our belts up to a tier 2 as well. This is going to be 7. Just in these middle sections. Once they get into the splitters, they are, they are what they are. If we can get this guy upgraded. Can't afford. Oh, yeah, we're too poor. But we can get that stuff moved over here in a hurry, and that's really good. Once we start getting these guys locked up into tier 2 belts, oh man, that's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Let's go check on our plates over here again. See if we can get just a couple more. Those other belts that we built were really expensive, but I really would like to get... Right now, copper isn't needed for really anything other than what we have. It's just kind of the support build for these, the cables needed for power. And then, down to 55. Let's go ahead and put that in there for you. We don't have any in here. We're making 5 per minute. It's not that much, but it is something. We have plenty of trees up here. I just don't want to lose the trees, you know? I like having these trees up here. A little bit of foliage in our life is going to be really nice, my ankles. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. We just picked up some nuts, so, like, we got plenty of milk for HP. There we go. So this will all work well. Let's go upgrade what more we can in our belts. Let's go upgrade whatever we can. We're not going to be able to do the full carousel in like 20 or whatever, however many we picked up, but we can get some done. Let's get these elevators up. We got 40. 40 is definitely not going to be enough. 8 for this. We got 8 for this other one, I'm sure. Not that it would ever change for any reason. All right, let's get these belts put together. Okay. You have to do it from the ground here. It's the only way to really get in there. Yeah, these corner ones taking 4, man. This is the most expensive section. We really need to continue upgrading the other side, too. Is this already an MK2? Oh, it might be. Let's try downgrading it. Because if I can select it with one or the other, then we're... Can I not get in between here? What? The color, there's not an orange on there, is there? I can't tell if it's orange. Because the actual tier 2 belts are orange. It almost looks like there's a split second you can get between these two little sections here. Is it not possible for me to get in between those? That'd be really unfortunate because I'll have to move this whole fucking carousel again. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, no, I can definitely fall off there. So be careful. Okay, let's ignore that one for now. And upgrade these guys instead. Now, they're orange even when they're MK1. Okay. That upgrade, this is the pretty much the last one we could do. Which one's this one? It's an MK1, MK1. These guys in between here, MK1 as well. So we just need to get more plates eventually, but right now it's fine. Yeah, the machine can't eat me. I'm kind of disappointed there that I can't be thrown into a smelter and take damage, you know? I understand, but that doesn't mean I like it. We're going to need to go out and get some biomass here in a minute. Because we're out of fuel in our pocket. We're out of fuel in being able to resupply anything. Let's just grab what's over here. Put some more screws in the rotor machine. I'm pretty sure that those are all done. But we're just going to try and keep that rotor machine fed. And I think the first thing that we do, once we're kind of done with this section, is to get that automated. Get the production of these rotors automated, since we're going to need so many of them. You know what? For the first time today, I'm not sick to my stomach. I think I'm actually hungry. Wow. Turns out streaming cures all illness. Alright, more screws. Whatever you got. 18's good. Hey, dude, we're about to unlock coal production. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Give it to me, Ada.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Nice. That's really good. I'm excited to get into the fluid piping. Start getting that around. I know that moving any liquid, if they do pressure mechanics, moving liquid is a pain in the ass. In Factorio, it's fine because the buildings provide their pressure. They pull out of the pipe or they push into the pipe, and there are pumps needed if you ever have, for some reason, a need to pump more than what is naturally being done. But there isn't a verticality or gravity element that you have to overcome either. So in Factorio, pressurizing your pipes is not necessarily a thing for 90% of scenarios. But in this game, it looks like moving any liquid is going to take a considerable amount of energy, and I wonder what that is over there. It's going to take a considerable amount of energy that's going to be needed. What the fuck is that over there, too? There's just so many little things I want to go do. Like, what's up on the mountain? What's this green fog over here? What is the hot air balloon? Massive balloon tree thing going on up there. I want to know. Okay, we do have some plates. Let's go ahead and replace some more of the upper section. Okay. Let's get some of this swapped over. Okay, let's do this. Do have to do it from the ground here. I'm worried about the section between these areas. This being a tier 1 that I can't get to. This is starting to back up as well, which, I mean, it's going to back up because it's being pushed in too fast that it's being taken out of. We might have to rebuild this with a tier 2 in there. Take this guy out because it has pretty much nothing in it. That's really kind of shitty that I'd have to do that, but because we have to reconnect this as well at that point. It's going to keep backing up until we figure it out, though. Is this a tier 1 belt? No, it's conveyor tier 2, so. The only sections that need to be upgraded at this point are going to be the ones in between here, which will bottleneck. This will bottleneck us. Which would be very, very unfortunate. It's a problem I'm going to finish later, though. I really don't feel like remaking those. So we're going to leave that as it is. Because it doesn't, if it bottlenecks, that just means that we're not able to pull out as efficiently, but bottlenecking isn't going to change its capacity. And it's going to fill up over time anyway. It's just going to be a little bit slower to fill up potentially. But it isn't an issue for us right now. So I think the most valuable thing we could do is go look for some coal. So let's scan for it again. We weren't terribly far. It was over on this way. Yeah, only 400 meters this way is not that far at all. Another one off 650 that way. Then we got another one that's 1,000 down here-ish. Yeah. So let's go see where this 300 meter one is. Just get an idea. Once we get some coal, we can start getting gunpowder, which would be great. Because I'm sure that guns would be great. Or just explosives. And then we can blow up this rocky thing and figure out what that fossil is. You know, the number of times I've been up here and nearly fallen off this ledge, you'd think I'd figure out now what my route is. Ugh. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're good. Even if we take a little bit of damage, it's fine. Let's go ahead and do another coal section. Make sure we're going the right way. We are. It's only 150. It's going to be down this cliff. Hello. We could bounce off him and only take some fall damage. Yeah, there's our quartz. So really the best way over here was just to do this, but I think that we need to get even further down. But let's get down to our quartz section. Actually, you know what? While we're here, since we need fuel, let's go ahead and grab our chainsaw. Lorax, look away. Well, I had no fuel.
The within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Cool. Well, I got one use of the chainsaw because I gave all of my fuel to something else. So, you know, here we are. if that ain't the fucking way of it, man. All right, let's drop onto that rock. Technically less fall damage. No fall damage. What a genius. So our coal should be right over here. Should be right over here. Frackle's recommendation is to always obey Ada. You would. Here we go. There's some coal. And if I'm not mistaken, is this going to go right down? Is this going to go down further, maybe to the water's edge? Whoa, what is this man? He's huge. Is he going to shoot fire like the rest of them? Yeah, he will, and it's a lot, too. Ugh. I don't want anything to do with this guy. Fuck that, dude. I'm out of here. You can keep the coal. Maybe we kill him. Is that the answer? I have more HP. Oh, shit, he's right here. No. I don't want to fight these things right now when I'm not prepared. Hey, Squeaky the rat. This is definitely a game that will overwhelm you by design. Just take your time with it. Oh, Caterium ore, nice. Let me instead of chainsaw, let's do berry. Eat the nut. Get in there. Okay, let's go fight. I'm ready. Good thing though is there's no time pressure. You just take your time. Go whatever speed is good for you. Damn it. I couldn't jump. Seems that jumping over this thing does not stop it from hitting me. Seems like it is just going to be Mortal Kombat. Damn, there really isn't a way to evade it, is there? I don't know how I'm going to kill the big one then. I don't have to go down there though, right? Let's see if there's an alternate path that does not try to kill me. Well, I'm full of nut. I mean, there's water right there. This does go down to the water's edge. This is absolutely where you're supposed to put your power together. Oh, regional manager, come help me, dude. I'm being accosted by somebody who does not pay taxes. I feel like I should go at least attempt the murder. Whoa, that's big damage.
Follow the channel.
I punched him in the face, man. I gotta say, that feels pretty good. He's hitting me every now and then, but I'm definitely hitting him more frequently. Ugh. Did he lose me? That's fine. I'm hiding. And then I found out that there were hostile fish that are gonna eat my ass. Oh my god. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Is there any way back up here, realistically? Oh god. Help me, I'm drowning. Oh god. Maybe I can get up on the side of here. I am mountain goat. Oh, come on. Come on. If only I had a horse from Skyrim, dude. Let's try this way. This one goes down to a beach. There's no fast way to swim. Can I go under? No. I don't know if they're going to regen. Yeah, lookout tower down here will be good. We'll build a vertical access at the back of the quartz area. It's going to make me swim, huh? Fuck. Don't worry, though. We're going to kill this thing and conquer the coal coast. You like that alliteration, chat? I do. Let me up. Let me up. Okay, no, there's no hitbox there. I can't jump on it. I'll be up here, though. It's getting to it that's going to be most dangerous, but I don't know if I'm regenning over time. I don't think I am. Oh, I need some of these. Okay, never mind. That was all on purpose. Same guy? Probably same guy. I got 2 hits on him. That's good there. He's dead. Fuck him. Nice. Okay, so we've conquered it, man. This is ours now. Sweet. What is this? Limestone. I don't need limestone. We can leave that there. Okay, so we're gonna probably bring the coal down here to the water's edge, and then have the pumps just. I mean, I don't know if I want to bring the power production all the way down here, but that's where our limestone is. We definitely want to just do a couple look towers on the side of the cliff to bring ourselves up. Ooh, there's another drop pod. I mean, eventually, we could probably just do our down area there. Just where it already is, and just bring it vertically off that side. Lookout towers will be... Oh, there's another big boy. I'm not ready for that. I can't fight that yet. I don't think I'd survive it. We could build our way up. I don't think that'd be a bad idea for us to try. My stuff? I didn't die. I didn't die. I just took damage. We fell in the water, but now we know this is going to work. What's the... So let me start looking at this. What is the cost of a pump? This is not the kind of pump I'm looking for, I think. This is the pump that attached to a pipeline. So if we do production, is it going to be in production? Yeah, water extractor. Holy fuck, that is big. So there we go. This is fine. This gives a pipe, and then we pipe this directly into the wind turbines. We don't... Like, we could just do this right here on the edge. Because I do want our power production closer to the main facility. Oh yeah, my stuff that's on the cliffside down here. Yeah, we might be able to get a spare chainsaw and stuff like that. Bridging across over there. I mean, we have to conquer this next, right? Like, for real. A water extractor right down here makes a lot of sense. 10 of these things, and whatever the fuck that is. I think that's copper sheet. Copper sheet. Let me see if it's possible to get over here. There really isn't anything on my corpse that I need to replace at this point. We've replaced everything that was of value. The idea that I could build a tower up, though, is really nice. I really don't want to have to fight anything right now. I don't have any food that I feel like I can eat. I picked up those bacon mushrooms, but... See, he's coming, dude. Oh, Lord, he's coming. Let's get out of here. Let's go around the other way. We know how to get up and down now. Woo! We're fine. This is fine. I don't want to fight him on half HP. So we know that this is here. We're going to wrap that coal from right up there. We're just going to belt it all the way down to where the turbines are. It doesn't matter how far away it is. It doesn't matter. It's just going to cost us a little bit more iron, and there's going to be a little bit more of a buffer on the belt itself. But it isn't going to change the rate at which we get it. It's not going to change anything with our throughput. It's just going to cost a bit more to make that line longer. And that's totally acceptable, because I know that moving that water is going to cost us more work than it's worth. Because every pump that we build reduces our power supply that is output by the turbines. So we want to avoid having to use pumps at all if possible. So we're going to bring the coal to wherever the water is and not the other way around. Soon we will have... You know, I should do some manual mining of the coal. Let me just get some coal in my hands. We'll get some coal in our... some crystal as well. Just hand mine some of it. Just have some in our inventory that we can do for the sulfur. The sulfur research that we need to do with the MAM. I don't know how much we need. I'm going to grab 20. I can't imagine that we need more than that. If we need like 30, I'm going to just scream. But I'm going to grab 20 and feel like we maybe only need 10. We've got enough sulfur, we know. So we're going to be built up to be able to do a couple things once we get back. The cage is nice this time of year. Sorry, when we are distracted, the cage may be delayed. And that's okay. Take that, go ahead and get a stack of 99 of those quartz. Let's go over here and just grab some. Which, honestly, we should just be able to grab from here. We don't need 100, but I'll take it. Just, it's a quick stack, so off we go. Let's get back up, let's toss the stuff into the MAM and be ready to go, man. I feel like there's a lot of progress has been made tonight so far. I mean, like a whole lot. I feel really good about what we've accomplished, honestly. We finally got access to coal power. I remember at the beginning of the stream tonight, I really felt like, oh man, coal power is going to take forever to get to. And it did take all night to, but it's really because we set up the production of a lot of things. And if we had to get coal power again from the beginning of stream, I think it'd only take like 10, 20 minutes, really. I feel really good about what we have now. We've definitely expanded our production of some very important baseline materials. Sulfur quartz, power slugs, nutrients, mycelia is here. And I assume we have some on us. We do. I don't know where this came from. I wouldn't know how to find this again. We picked it up when we chainsawed some stuff, but... We can make fabric. Ooh. Ooh. Medical properties, so we could maybe make some medicine here. Caterium here, we need to get 50 of the ore, which we don't have on us. We don't... Well, we might have some of this. We have 5 out of 3. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't like to spend them, but I don't have anything else to use them for. So let's go ahead and get some of this research done. The medicinal inhaler. Oh. What does this make? Inflated pocket dimension. 6 inventory slots. Hell yeah. Whoa. That's some good shit right there. Okay, so we need to do this one as well. I don't know what the next one is for nutrients, but I think food is going to be good just having more healing. But healing is... something we're going to get somewhere else, so I don't know. Nutritional mixture. Gotcha, Pharaohphage. I'll figure it out eventually. Having played maybe a total of 9 hours at this point. We'll figure those things out. We got a couple caves I think that we could go exploring in, but I'm not interested in that right now. We could get some more of those plates. I know that we needed to do this. Only going to be 3 seconds, so we can knock some of this stuff out. Gives us access to silica, but what is silica used for? We need a couple more quartz and just more reinforced plates. It's going to take time. I needed 25! Fuck! Let's go grab some more reinforced plates. Just have those on us. See how much has been produced in our coal adventure. I think that might be a cave. It seems like it would go down. Okay, 93 is really good to just have. Just every now and then go over and pick up nearly 100 feels really good. I need to get some solid biofuel so I can use my chainsaw. Go get some more solid biofuel. Get that going again. Get some of our power buildings replenished and just do some general maintenance. So can't do that. Need more of that. We should be able to do this in a minute. Maybe I can make quartz over here just real quick. Turn this thing into something that makes quartz crystals and pop these in. See if it'll real quick just make one for me. I don't know if I can make the quartz crystal by hand. Okay, set this back over here to the biofuel. I know we're going to need to make copper sheets eventually, but it's not an issue right now for us. So let's do the quartz real quick and see if we can get up to the oscillator and see what this is for. Does it tell us here? A crystal oscillator is an electronic oscillator circuit that uses the mechanical resonance of a vibrating crystal to create an electrical signal with a precise frequency. So this is really going to be communications. I wonder if we start getting into logical networks. Because in Factorio, you can turn machines on or off based on different logical switches. You know, if there are fewer than 50 power poles in this box, turn on, make power poles until you have 50, and then it turns off. That sort of thing. That could be good because that allows us to set much more specific production quotas than just saying one full stack and however many can be held on the output here. But this is really good. Let's go ahead and get this done and at least see what is next. So the oscillator, is Ada going to tell us about the oscillator? Maybe. Maybe not. It costs 5 of them, so we need to make 5 of them, and then we start getting some interesting stuff. So we need to make 5 of those, but I'm not going to do that now. Very interesting. We made a ton of progress tonight, haven't we, chat? Let's go look at what we've done. Let's go look at what we've done. It's so fucking pink. I can't see shit. We got our iron smelting set up all the way through, from iron ore into a massive iron storage to a full 8 array processing into ingots, which are now being stored in a carousel setup that has 6 instead of 4 storage locations, and some of them getting pretty full. So this is good. Our capacity for iron is rapidly increasing. All we've got to do if we want to start making a mall, theoretically, which we could expand that way and start doing some other production of like one of everything, which I think would be good, is we could just say, okay, this is going to be an individual room that is set up for making rods, and then that rods are going to go into a small capacitor, not really a full carousel. Maybe it will be a carousel, who knows? Maybe we just have a bunch of splitters in a row between. Yeah, I mean, maybe we will. Who the fuck knows? Anything can happen there. But we start to branch out on these production lines, which I think is going to be really good. And I'm excited to see where all this goes. We have a lot of terrain that's become available to us now, especially because we've added the breaking our ankle towers over here, which we can now get down to our quartz a lot easier. We need to do the same thing we did here down that cliff to be able to get down to where the water pumps are going to be to start making power. Get the power lines put up that same vertical cliff, route it over this way, get all that stuff connected, route it up into this, and then it's connected into our main factory, where at that point we just see how much can we produce out of the water and coal that's available over there. We know that there are a couple things of coal. There's one over there, and then 300 meters more that way. There's that one that's 300 from here, 300 more that way, or 200 more from that way is over there. It's on the other side of the water. But if we were to get that across, because I want to get over there eventually, if we were to get that coal across, it would be meeting the water right there. Get our turbine set up along there. I think we're right in a spot to be able to get some important and powerful coal power set up going, and I'm really excited to see once we get done with biomass, or at least we can reduce our reliance on biomass. But we can look at the coal power plant as being a long-term energy solution that is autonomous. We can set it up, we know this is our rate, we don't have to worry about it. And then we can set the biomass burners to be for outposts, for temporary things, or things that haven't been hooked up to the main power grid yet. But we can also continue to increase our power grid as long as we can get more coal. And the more coal we get, the better. So we're probably going to set up, I think, at least those first 2 coal things next stream, and then we're going to be good to go. But I'm going to go ahead and save here. That's going to be it for us tonight. No, do not discard. I had a great time tonight, as always. I'm really enjoying this game, and I want you to know that I'm enjoying it with you guys as well. For those of you over on YouTube watching, make sure that you like the video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you stay part of us. Come join the community, come join the Discord. It's going to be great. So I'll be back on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. Make sure that you follow the channel if you enjoyed it, especially those of you that came in new tonight. If you want to watch more of this, join me in my journey playing my first playthrough on Satisfactory. I'm having a great time, and I hope you'll join us then. To everyone else, good night. See you on Discord.